man. I hit start stream like... I'm kind of glad that I messed it up. But I hit start stream like 20 minutes ago, but forgot that I left on a thing that like asks me if I'm sure I want to start stream.
Oh, yay!
An OBS?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Nice.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I changed my token to.
What?
I was. Well, when I was talking to Varys like a couple of days ago, I changed my token. Like, there's like a token opposition, like a token alignment button,
50 miles away.
and I changed it to enemy.
Right.
I changed it to opposition, and I thought that was really funny.
That's too real.
Rations and air.
Wow. Okay.
Okay.
Gotta eat.
Gotta eat. Okay. The Red Bull is finished.
I should have a Red
Ready
Bull.
to go.
You are a little addict. Oh my god.
I am. It's bad. My sister got me on them and I can't stop. I try to only have like 2 a week. but-
You want to know what's funny? Is I had a pimple because I had 3 glasses of root beer yesterday.
I have
Not the
both.
root beer pimple.
Yeah,
How do you get a root beer pump? How does that even work?
Sugar.
the sugar.
Huh,
Yeah.
didn't know you could do
I
that.
didn't know that was a thing at all.
I am not someone
Wow.
who drinks a lot of sugar.
You guys are apparently just blessed with good skin. What the hell? It's always the guys.
Well, I mean, like, I wasn't saying that. I was just saying I didn't know that that was a thing.
Oh. Yeah, sugar can make your skin act up.
Well, eating too much of it for your
Yeah.
for your body's like usual intake, and when
Yeah.
I have like 24 ounces of a soda, that's like usually 3 times as much soda as I usually drink in a day.
You know what's funny is in my little mini fridge next to me, I've got both a little bottle of root beer and a can of Red Bull next to each other, and I've been trying to figure out which one I want to drink right now.
Well,
Well, is it Barks?
beer gives you pimples.
Of course, it's Barks.
I mean, then you got to drink the Barks.
Drink it.
What flavor Red Bull?
Is sugar free.
Ah.
Oh yeah, definitely the Barks.
Yeah, I have to agree actually. And I don't even like root beer.
Who gets any other kind of root beer other than Barks? I mean, seriously.
There are people who actually legitimately love mugs, and
It's kind of weird.
Yeah, that's just a
No, there were so
bad
many-
take.
Root beer opinions around here.
Of the options, mug is pretty
I
mid.
We should
personally
do a root beer tier list right now
Yeah, do it.
while we wait for Bill.
was Bill reminded that we're playing.
Probably not.
I did not send any kind of reminder, I suppose.
I'm getting a Red Bull commercial on Varys' channel. What
Wow.
the heck?
Wow.
The monk fruit
Daddy
extract one
Bezos is
pretty good.
listening in.
Daddy Bezos.
I do not actually believe it is possible to do a root beer tier list because there are not enough like nationalized root beer brands.
A lot of the like glass
There-
bottle
I-
ones are more nationalized than you'd think.
Yeah, I feel like if you go to like Safeway, they all have like the same.
Safeway? What the fuck is a Safeway?
Oh, you could definitely have. Maybe you don't have Safeways in California. I don't remember. You have King Supers.
What the fuck
there.
is a Safeway?
It's like a King Supers, but different.
a
The heck
what?
is a King Super?
Oh, you
Okay,
definitely have King Supers.
I
in
didn't
California.
know.
language
That
are
I
they
know.
speaking right now?
What are you saying? A cane
Okay,
super?
Safeway is like a grocery store.
Yeah.
I didn't know that it was a thing until I moved out
Tell me what.
here.
Tell me the parent company.
No.
Kroger?
Kroger's, yeah, I guess.
No, I don't think it's Kroger because I think Fred Meyer is Kroger.
Oh, I don't know. They sell Signature Selects or whatever. I thought they sold Kroger brand stuff.
Safeway parent company. Albertsons.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Okay, so we have Albertsons.
Okay. It's
We do not have a cane soup. What the?
King, like the royalty, and supers like
Oh,
the
God, they're kidding with
SOOPERS. I don't know what
We
the
gotta
fuck
get
a
you out of the
super is.
Midwest. You
King
said
supers
cane super.
are in.
You said cane super.
did not.
And I was like,
I did
what
not.
the fuck?
What is a kid?
Gotta
I
get
don't
you out of
even.
the Midwest.
King Supers is the Kroger one.
Is that one in Colorado?
Yes, and California, which is where I first shopped at one.
Oh,
I have
it sounds like they're not
I've-
in Colorado for much longer.
I have
I'm seeing
Googled
3 news articles
Super.
about one closing
You know
down.
what the first thing that came up
What?
was for me? Super King Express.
It's super.
It's a
It's
burger
supers
stand.
with 2 O's.
It's a burger stand.
With 2 O's?
Yeah.
Super.
Correct.
Okay, so like King Supers
There
is
is.
the Fred
What's up?
Meyer of out there.
You have to check your DMs apparently.
Oh, okay. Oh my God.
Not that
Oh, I
surprising that you
see.
missed
Okay.
DMs.
This might take over
Sounds like
an
you
hour
got
to
time for
complete.
that.
Oh my lord. Okay.
I tried to summon him.
Also, I would say Barks is my favorite of like the big brands, but there's a local.
I've not had a better root beer than a Barks. And I've had a lot of root beer.
Maybe I can buy one of the local ones I'm talking about and send it to you.
There's sort of a. I think I just like my root beer incredibly fizzy.
Yeah.
That's fair.
The other, even like the glass bottle root beers, are all not very fizzy.
Like when I drink my root beer, I want to bark. I want to burp immediately.
Mark.
I want to immediately be like, "Bleh."
That's yeah. That
Immediately.
makes sense to me. Wait a minute. No, I don't want to. Okay.
I love that Bill, instead of being like, I will just tell everyone, I will just simply message Varys
Uh-huh.
privately, leaving the rest of us in the dark.
Yeah. And then when I'm all trying to get him in, he's like, just tell me what's going on.
Let us in.
Let us in.
Also, oh my god, Bill's Discord banner is insane.
Oh no.
It is a little bit.
That's deranged.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I was drinking
Wow,
root
it
beer.
was the barks.
He sends me those
He
memes
is-
all the time.
That's why Voraktee was so quiet. He actually just chugged that root beer right now. There's
I did
actually
drink a
no
lot of
more.
it just
There's
now.
actually no more root beer in that can.
I have very
Zero.
little. It's a bottle, so I got a little bit left. There's a little bigger than a can, but not a big a bottle.
A whittle bottle.
It's a widow bottle. It's 20 fluid ounces.
So is he just late or is he not coming, Varys?
He's gonna be late. His computer's got issues.
Okay. Cool.
He's got big brother issues.
I'm like, if he's not here, I need to think of something different. My lines.
It might take over an hour, says the screenshot that he sent me.
Rip.
What did he do?
We can make a
It's-
root
frankly-
beer in the meantime.
Frankly, it's because of this banner.
Yeah.
Karma.
His laptop
This
was
is
like, I don't
He
want to
actually
load
got
that.
flagged.
This is
Mhm,
karma.
mhm.
He got flagged. Uh,
Also, they stopped selling my favorite root beer brand. That was like local.
Yeah.
Because we have like a local root beer brand that was really good, and then they went under
Got you.
damn.
in like 2018, and I was like, I can't believe it. My $20 for a 6-pack root beer brand. I wonder why they went under. I wonder.
Hard to
There
say.
was-
Clearly, you didn't buy enough
Yeah.
of it.
I-
You're the problem, not the
Okay.
pricing. That's very reasonable.
Clearly, whatever they were doing with their price point was obviously not the problem. Was it worth it every time I bought it? Absolutely. How many times did I buy it in a month? Probably about once.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
The real
come to
enemy
find
is
out.
the big corporations
Yeah,
who
yeah.
are pricing them out.
Right.
Truing.
Come to find out that they
What do
were
you mean you're selling like a 20? What's the like a gallon of root beer for like $3?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Still, the 12-pack prices lately are a little absurd for sugar
Yeah, they
water.
are.
bag of chips, $7?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yep.
Not even like a big bag, like a medium bag.
Mhm.
Insane. I went to the grocery store with Sarah the other day,
Yeah.
and I was like, "What the fuck? I'm not buying chips."
You know what? That's yeah. I mean,
What
The-
at Albertsons was like $15.
the rising prices
That's
has definitely inspired some healthier eating on my part.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy a bag of carrots for our trip tomorrow.
Mhm.
Jesus Christ! I'm just gonna.
Just so you can have something to crunch on. That's
Yep.
not $7. Yeah.
Slice them up,
Fair.
sun dry them. Does that work for carrots? No.
Hey.
Who can say?
Hey, probably not.
No, I don't think so.
I doubt it. Carrots don't have that much water in them.
They have more than you'd think. I don't know. Kind of depends, I guess.
Carrots do have a lot of car in them, though.
Mhm.
That's what
Carrots
I
are
understand.
actually mainly water.
Well, so
Well, that
are-
is the truth of most vegetables.
yeah, and animals.
I'm just saying, they do have a lot of water.
Okay, well, how about Konnor? You do a little science respect for me.
Yeah, go get a carrot and
Go
put it
get a
outside.
carrot and put
and
it
at the end of the
outside, and
session,
you tell
report
me
back.
how much water evaporated out of it.
Sounds good.
It will
Did you
get
guys,
eaten by
when
an
you were
animal
younger-
before you successfully.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Don't
I'll
let
put
your
it on my-
gigantic cat son eat it either.
Yeah, honestly, that's probably going to be the hardest part. Did you guys ever make those?
No.
Okay, good talk.
Keep talking. Ignore him.
Yeah. No, this is maybe like a way too obscure thing, but there was like this. Dylan might know what I'm talking about. I don't know. I don't know if you were around when I started going to this, but it was like essentially you would get signed up as a kid and like it would be like a week-long thing where you would go and do like different theme days of stuff. Like there was like horseback riding, stuff like that. And one of them was we made these like pizza box ovens with saran wrap and like an old pizza box, and you could actually cook food in them
What the?
and just leave it out in the sun for like a day.
You can do that in Arizona without any fancy schmancy nonsense. I go outside right
the
now and
pizza box.
get a pizza on my street.
Interesting. I've never done that.
It's like a theme week.
Pizza box.
Yeah, I'm like trying not to dox where I grew up, I guess,
Yeah.
because it had like a specific name.
'Cause what if they
Art-
find you
but-
when you're
I have a question.
young?
Yeah, yeah.
Like
What's up?
foil.
Is this?
It like reflects the sun.
Yeah,
Oh,
I have a
never-
question.
yeah. What's up?
Are you just talking about like how there was like a Pioneer Week?
No, so
You got
I
kids out
guarantee you
there.
that's exactly. It might. It's because you were in the Midwest. It wasn't called Pioneer Week, but in California, we had Pioneer Week,
okay.
and we
No,
did that. They would have a zoo. They would bring the zoo to us, and they would have one period out of every, and they would have us go ride and pet the horses.
Okay, no, we definitely had that, but this was separate. This was, it was,
And they also taught
there
us
was like,
how to make stuff on an open fire.
no, we
to make
definitely
it
had
happen.
that. I mean, I did grow up in like Redneckville, but this was something else. It was, we had like a local campus, not like a.
Well,
I-
what was the selection process?
No. Like, so essentially, it was just like this group of businesses. It was owned by like my best friend's grandparents growing up, but they were like super science-minded people. Like, worked on geothermal housing and all this stuff. But one of their like things was essentially like teaching kids about sustainability and like ways to do things without using like electricity and all this stuff. And so they taught us like a bunch of stuff like beekeeping, growing like your own garden, and like sustainability, making like cod houses and stuff, or like using that in modern construction.
I fear that's a unique experience.
Yeah, probably.
Mm,
Well, no, I was
all
just
those things
like-
and more.
I
I was like,
need to access the archives. Just give me a moment.
I feel like there's
Can you give me a year this was?
I mean, I was
Because I remember. So I think the real issue is that Sarah doesn't remember a lot of her childhood.
well this
It's
specifically
true, but
this was like a specific small group in Minnesota that ran these things. I'm sure that there are other
Yeah.
small groups all over the place that do similar things, but probably
Or
not
it's
identical
also
things.
possible that California was like, actually, that's pretty cool because we had like a lot of conservation stuff like that.
Mhm.
I remember a lot of that happening.
Keep was big on conservation, and that was in like 6th grade here in California.
But my 5th grade, I had like a 5th grade experience where we had a bunch of businesses come talk to us, and it feels a little similar. We know like the oven thing was like Pioneer Week, but it's fine. But no one has ever done anything like that. That's your one unique experience, Konnor.
great. I'm glad I won.
Yeah, everyone gets one of those.
Buddy.
Dylan, this channel isn't like accessible to everyone, right?
Correct.
Are we?
Okay.
I'm get ready to leak it, y'all.
Oh my
Screen
god.
record.
I don't care if you guys know. I'm honestly, it probably doesn't even matter, but this is the like company.
Happy dancing turtle. What the?
Oh my.
Just immediately read it out loud.
Yes.
Immediately doxing.
There's
Immediately.
not really anything to dox. Like,
Yeah,
Connor doesn't
literally
live
no.
there
it's-
anymore.
It's just like where we grew up because there's one location.
What if somebody flies out there and uses starts looking at their old newspaper clippings to figure out where you guys live now?
Oh my
That's
god. They'd really be
Start
dedicated.
interviewing neighbors and things like that. You know,
it's possible.
so really, or what if
Who knows?
What-
Maybe
hypothetically-
Dawn's gonna get really big one day.
Wes could be watching
this
right
just
now,
Camp
and
Keep
he's
for the
about to come
Midwest?
kidnap you.
I think it's Midwest Camp Keep.
I think this is a Midwest Camp Keep.
What if hypothetically somebody uses this information to go back in time to kill you guys as babies?
That'd be weird.
This is just Midwest Camp Keep, y'all.
Y'all.
I don't know what that means.
I also don't know what that means. But you're probably right. Like I said, there are definitely
I'm
groups
correct.
doing similar
Yeah,
things all
actually,
over
this
the
looks
place.
very similar.
I'm correct.
Exactly the same. Oh, cute. Oh, I'm sorry to take it away. That your experience was not unique.
Yeah, I thought
Oh,
they
no,
like
it's
came
okay.
to your school.
No, it
What?
wasn't like a.
That was a little unique.
It wasn't.
Oh no, they came to the school. That's like how people heard about it. Besides me, because I just hung out in this area all the time. So
But yeah, like they came to the school like once to, I don't know, to get signups to recruit people
yeah,
to
Interesting.
become little student eco terrorists.
yeah, exactly. That's how
They
I ended
took our
up the way I
entire-
am.
6th grade class, but we had to pay for it, obviously. But it was like a field trip.
Yeah, here's the packing list. I remember being traumatized by this.
I still have my Camp Keep badge we
Happiness?
made.
Oh,
Or-
okay. Except did you like go and stay overnight?
Yes.
We
Okay, this was not that. This was like
ours
you
was
just
mine was a
went-
week long.
Yeah, mine was also a week long. It was the
It,
first
it
time
was
I ever
just
stayed away
like
from
a.
home.
No, it was just like a you went for the day type of thing.
Oh, yours was like a day camp.
Hmm.
I mean, of course it's the Midwest, so it can't be as good as the West Coast. So I understand.
Yeah.
I guarantee you though that if I did a little bit of looking, I could find a week long event for you guys to go have a similar experience.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I need you and Varys, Konnor, to go be camp counselors.
I would probably not be awful at it, but that does not mean I want to do it.
Oh.
What if I double dog dared you?
That doesn't increase my desire to do it at all.
Wow.
Wow.
We could really
I can't
up the
believe it.
stakes and go to like a Mormon camp.
We're getting more into the territory if I'd be miserable.
Mormonism is actually very cool and very interesting. I don't think you would hate it actually.
Whoa.
Maybe.
Whoa. Yeah, that's a little dicey.
My God, every single string cheese in the pack I bought is so hard to open. It
None
makes
of
me
them are
sick.
actually string. I want a refund.
No.
Once I
They're
get 'em
all
out.
string. However, the top is sealed. Like the top
Yeah, that you like
is
pull
like
apart.
melted together or
Mhm.
something.
Yeah.
There's like no perforation to like separate the tabs
I've
of
been
the
sitting here
cheese to open
messing
it.
with it.
Maybe my
for
like
5 minutes.
least favorite thing about like more sustainably packed things or like less
Show us
more local
this
stuff.
screenshot that
what?
Bill sent you.
It's okay.
It's private.
It's repairing disk
Well, so-
errors. It's a hard drive error. It's
Oh,
being
shit.
repaired. So I guess it it says it might take over an hour. It could take forever. It could be infinitely broken.
Yeah, it could just be broken for real.
Yeah, but this is what I got sent, I
Yeah.
guess.
Right.
That is so funny.
Was there nothing accompanying this screenshot?
No,
It was
he
No,
said
it's just this.
it might be a while,
Oh.
and you all can start without me.
That's so funny.
Okay, well, I need to go get more coffee.
Okay.
So we can start when I come back.
All right, stall a little bit more.
We can start the root beer tier list when Moto gets back.
No, because everything is just S tier barks.
It's true.
And nothing else is worth talking about.
He's gonna. Well, yeah.
You don't have an opinion on Virgil's or the one with
To
the
hear
train?
the list of root beers.
No, I don't have an opinion on them because of.
But
what the fuck is a Virgil's root beer?
It's got a stern old man setting root
I
beer
think you can
down
get them at like Trader Joe's.
on a table for, I think, 2 youngins, but I don't actually remember. Yeah, no, that's precisely correct. Oh, he's
Okay,
not
well,
that
that doesn't
stern. He's
change
actually just
anything.
smiling at this picture. I don't know why I had this picture in my head of a grumpy man.
Well, how
only
do you
grumpy
feel
people
about the
like
root beer?
Root beer.
The root beer is
Yeah,
good. The root beer
actually,
is
I think that says more about the root beer.
root beer. Yeah,
that you thought a
sure, right.
grumpy man was
Mhm.
on it.
The packaging never matters on opinions about products.
Why would it?
No.
Are you someone who gets influenced
I'm not.
by? Oh, are you not?
Definitely not.
Oh,
So Virgil's
okay,
is a
okay,
bit
okay.
sweeter, kind of a little more like vanilla-y. Not very fizzy.
You lost me.
Great,
You lost me. You lost me at vanilla and fizzy.
less fizzy.
F tier.
F tier?
F tier.
That's dramatic.
It is. Oh wait, maybe
I
am
need it to
wrong?
hurt when I drink it.
But there's something wrong
Mm.
with you.
Virgil's might actually be the
Clearly.
more bitter one. I'm mixing up my
There's
my
something
childhood
wrong
root beers.
Yeah. Where do we start with that one?
With
I
what
need to get
one?
my coffee now.
Go get your coffee. With what's wrong with him? It's too. We can't talk about it on stream.
I'm out of root beer. Somebody said more root beer.
It's time
Oh,
for the
excuse
Red
me.
Bull.
Oh, Red
Oh.
Bull time. Let's go.
I think I found the grumpy man. Hold on.
Oh, there's a version where he's happy and a version where he's grumpy.
Yeah, I think it's like older ones because this is on eBay. Oh my god, that picture is
Oh,
broken on
funny.
eBay. I need a cached, bigger version of this picture. God damn it. They're selling Grumpy Man photo root beer for $140 for a case of 6. Collector's item.
That's more expensive than the one Mitchell was saying disappeared.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Oh yeah, I grabbed a screenshot of one that I found.
Like, the 2 kids are
Oh.
delighted, but the guy is just
Wow.
staring at the camera.
He-
Just totally.
Wow. I need him to stop.
Probably why they changed it, I
Why
guess.
Well, maybe it's because this is cream soda. He doesn't like
Well,
cream soda. He's a root beer fan.
It could be. It could
but
be.
the kid-
The older orange soda is the same. Same look.
How funny. Oh, okay. They weren't changing his expression per flavor. It was
Yeah,
just...
yeah, yeah.
Got it.
Also, the kids in the new one look much happier. Well,
They
at least
both,
the one on the right does.
They look happy in the newer one or in the older one, but they're like freaking out in the newer one.
Yeah.
Also, the mugs in the newer one are much bigger. Maybe not much bigger. They're quite large.
It's so funny
I could-
to go back through this chat after our dilly dally time and just be like, what were we talking about?
It could be showing stream any of this, but I'm not. we'll take care
This
of
is
that.
private.
Yeah.
Well, semi-private.
Yeah, well, go to that.
I was actually gonna make a dumb comment of like, it's lame that they really stick to the gender norms on this.
Let me see.
I mean, the old Virgils they do, but in the new one, the little girl is just holding a dog instead of a doll,
True,
which is
yeah.
just an upgrade.
Yeah.
Also, the little boy is allowed to show emotion, so like,
He's smiling more in the old one too, but yes, he is still just freaking out in the new one.
in the old one, he kind of looks like the little kid from the Polar Express. The one who almost got like left by the train.
It's been a while since I've seen it. I think I believe you though.
I'll find
I
a
should
picture.
turn both of
Yeah,
these faces
that's what I'm waiting for.
into emotes.
Kid left by train, Polar Express.
Kid left by train. I think it's the main character boy you're talking about.
Like I should really
The main character boy has.
Okay.
Well, it's fine. I agree.
Moto, I think
Or
I
was
need
it
to
the-
turn this into
So this is the
That
one left by the
one!
train.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, that's the one.
He does also that kid looks a little
Okay.
bit like Anakin Skywalker.
The haircut.
Yeah.
Anyway, I need to make these faces into like Virgil's cack and Virgil's weight.
Virgil W goes crazy.
It does.
Is that the kid from Malcolm in the Middle?
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
Virgil Wake goes crazy.
Does. Would I get in trouble for uploading that to my Twitch? Would Virgil's big middle-sized root beer come after me?
Um,
They're gonna get you.
I believe that turning it into an emote is considered transformation.
Transformative, fair use, excellent.
It's like, yeah, I don't think so, because otherwise, like
Just like lower
like
the quality.
Sagejam just has like
Oh, yeah, okay.
dirty emotes.
Yeah, but I mean,
Like
does NPR really protect their IP? You know,
Virgil's root beer wheel?
maybe they'd just be happy for the
I feel like
for the advertising. Like someone knows who we are.
they might reach out to you and be like, "You like our root beer? Would you like a lifetime supply?"
We gotta put
Yeah.
them on guest here then.
And then you got every time you stream, you have to have like a segment where you like drink a Virgil's root beer.
Go into full screen zoomed in mode.
Yeah.
You have to dress up as.
And then I'm gonna be
guy.
in your I'm gonna be in your Twitch chat like chill, shelling, chill.
Oh my god.
I was gonna say
Like, I
it'd be
can't
pretty
believe Big
sick.
Root Beer got you.
Be pretty sick if they sent me like a green flannel Virgil's shirt, but the new version is just like a white shirt and suspenders. That's probably an apron.
Well, I think it's probably suspenders. I think you're probably right about being suspenders.
It's a little hard to tell behind the massive
Well,
fucking
not
mugs.
like an apron. Like a what's the? Oh my god, what's that thing?
The apron, but for serial killers.
Oh. No.
Okay.
What is the?
Oh my god. Overalls.
Oh yeah, right.
Overalls.
Yeah,
They're probably overalls.
they probably are.
Oh.
Because he's clearly wearing an apron before.
Yeah. And then he lightened up, I guess. That's why he's smiling. He's loosened up, stopped wearing the apron.
And instead it is now an Well, it also looks like he like started going to the gym.
He does look more jacked, but that, you know, I don't know if that's just the green plaid hiding the, don't really know. It's definitely keeping the beard more trimmed.
It also looks like a different guy, actually.
No way. No way they replace Virgil.
Well, this must be Virgil Jr.
It could be. I mean, I don't know.
He has his mom's nose though.
He looks. The nose is a bit. It's hard to tell. Could be older and just like more put together now. He's out of his wild college let my beard get puffy phase. Like I could see the older Virgils being like, you know, 25 and recently out of college or whatever, and the bottom Virgils being like 45.
It
Grade a
did
little bit, going to
used
the
to
gym.
have.
Got his nose broken at some point.
It did used to have this reference to heaven on it.
Oh,
Well,
I mean that's
Midwest.
fine.
how old is it? How old is this brand?
I don't know.
I don't know. There's not like a sense.
It was made in, okay, so it was made in 1994.
Okay.
So that actually just checks out.
Like a reference to heaven is like the least religious reference a religious reference can be.
Yeah.
Also, there didn't even. This one doesn't even have like a guy on it.
What?
Oh yes, it does. It was just hard to tell.
Blind.
It's really tiny.
Yeah.
It is.
$46? What the fuck for a 4-pack?
Like the one with the stern guy, it's like older. It's older and people are buying it as like a collector's
It's
item.
aged.
It's aged.
I hope they're not
That'd be some
drinking
aged
it.
root beer. What's wrong with aged root beer?
I don't know. Maybe if it's I don't know. I don't know how sealed soda ages. Nor do I wish to.
Is 1919 root beer still a thing?
Is that the train one?
No, it's just the 1919.
I bet it's still a thing. I don't know. I don't know.
It was the one that you could buy a small keg of it for $19.19.
What?
What the?
When?
Y'all are root beer aficionados. What the heck?
I
Somebody's
doubt
gotta
you can
be.
still buy.
Not gonna lie. I kind of like the can.
The keg can? Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually sick marketing. That worked on me.
That's pretty cool.
Oh my gosh.
I just remember it used to be at the local grocery store when I lived in Minnesota, and you could buy it for $19.19 until inflation happened again, and then it was like $20.12.
Okay, so you still can buy it. I doubt that it's for $19 though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless they've changed the size.
Also, this
Well, it's
Yeah.
possible that if they own all of the means of production to produce the soda,
Mhm.
then I guess it is still technically possible for them to sell it for 1919. But
So, yeah, I suppose.
I only have 5 root beers on the list so far. Barks, Mug, A&W, Virgil's, and
oh,
19.
just do not sell it in California.
There's
by the
also-
way. So clearly,
I think it was just a Midwest thing, maybe.
yeah, there's no way California would allow someone to sell a keg soda can. That's too cool. That's too fucking cool.
The other two fairly common root beers are IBC and Boylan.
Oh
But they
yeah,
don't have fun marketing. Their packaging is very bland.
IBC root beer is just okay.
It's okay, yeah.
Sort of.
It's a little. It's again not fizzy enough. However, it's also not too syrupy.
What about A&W?
No.
I'm not throwing this
F-tier.
out there because I like it. I'm just
Just
putting it out there.
Throwing
as
it
an
out there so
option.
people yell at you.
Yeah.
A&W
Okay.
does surprisingly excellently in floats. Like, I feel like
Yeah.
that's its whole purpose.
Yeah.
Also, what is with all root beer companies starting in like 1919?
I don't know.
That's the year
Rise
root beer
of
was invented. Oh, it wasn't.
rise of stuff. A lot of things. Early 1900s. I don't know. Companies and corporations and whatnot.
1919 is the year of the Prohibition. It's the first year of the Prohibition.
Oh, an actual
So,
answer.
actual.
I had a
You guys-
feeling, but I didn't think
What
it would actually
happened
be
was
that.
you guys activated my secret hyperfixation, which is
Root beer.
specifically knowing about the Prohibition era.
Secret prohibition lore unlocked. Lore skill unlocked.
So yeah, so a bunch of breweries that were making beer and alcohol were like, what can we do? And they were like, we can make a soda instead. So instead of making alcohol, they all like started like soda companies,
Yeah,
basically.
Makes sense.
Wow.
Yep.
That's
Wonder if
cool.
there's a similar.
That's why
also-
it is called beer, by
Uh-huh.
the way. Because it used to be
I will say,
actually
though-
alcoholic, but
If I drink
I-
enough, will I get drunk?
during the Prohibition era, yes, you would have. Because
Hell yeah.
it's just fermented sugar basically.
Okay. So everyone of y'all collectively agrees that Barks is the best?
Pretty much,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's also the only-
consensus.
It's one of like 2 or 3 caffeinated root beers in the U.S.
Wow.
Did you
Yeah,
know that
that's the other
some
thing.
places you can't get it caffeinated?
No. I know that like our grocery store.
Why do you know about that?
A bunch of grocery stores like in Minnesota only carried the non-caffeinated version for whatever reason. Like you'd have to shop around the regular
That's
type.
great.
Yeah.
Fucking decaf root beer.
Also, I think all Barks root beer syrup is non-caffeinated. Like the stuff that they have at restaurants.
Oh.
No, I
Huh.
don't think that Arx has caffeine in it. I think it just
It does.
Does it? But the syrup
Yeah.
is not. Well, I don't think the syrup. Wait, the syrup shouldn't have any caffeine in it because they mix it in the machine with the carbonated water.
No. That's what I'm saying is it doesn't. The syrup itself doesn't have caffeine, so like you can't get caffeinated Barks at a fast food place or a restaurant.
I had no idea.
Me neither. Okay, who wants to give the recap? I will. We traveled. It was awesome. Yay.
Yay! Congratulations! You did such a good job. I
Yeah,
had
well,
this entire time and I did not start my next notes entry.
I will just be completely
too
honest
locked
with you.
in.
My notes just don't make any fucking sense.
Oh no. Session 44.
Yeah. Sort of meant to be on the
Oh,
on the
like,
third
what
arc
the
by
fuck-
now,
what
but
a-
we've changed
what am
gears
I
a couple of
saying?
times.
Oh, a couple times?
So we haven't hit
Oh,
that.
blah, blah,
Are
so-
we
blah,
on
blah,
an
blah.
arc right now?
Well, yeah.
Third arc? Are we on the second? Where are we?
I don't know.
Approximately.
We could have cut the arc at the fighting the tiger guy, but I didn't feel like it.
What?
Huh.
So I'm still just calling it season 2 in my titles.
Okay, that's good. That's good to know.
Oh, but we're clearly in season 3.
No, we're not. How are we in season 3?
Because we finished our last major thing, which was making sure that Rurith didn't turn to evil and darkness.
That was like a midpoint, like special 2-parter episode.
Correct.
You don't.
That wasn't the finale.
That was
You have never watched a show longer than 3 seasons.
Oh boy.
Hell
Oh,
up. Yes,
boy.
I have. Don't ask me which one. I have to look.
It was definitely
personal.
it was like the kind of like towards the middle episode where the
Voraktee,
character who started
it's
the season
always personal.
with a big decision decided they made a mistake and like turned it all around.
Yeah. And that's the end of that.
No,
and
no.
now,
That's the
He
middle
was
of the
like-
season.
at the end of that season, he was like, here's your next thing. This is the next thing we're doing. And we started season 3. Season 2 was just really short. And sometimes short seasons happen.
Wasn't that short? That was like 5 episodes ago. A 19-episode season is not exactly short.
Yeah, we gotta get to 24,
Yeah.
and then it'll be like a nice round.
Our
day.
episodes are like 3 or 4 hours long.
I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, but if you cut out all the yapping and the jokes,
The dice
and
rolling.
Okay, well, so we would have saved
And why
ourselves
even
3 minutes.
watch?
oh, true.
Cut out the extended Rip Your sponsorship from the start of episodes.
The extended root beer sponsorship.
This
I do have
episode
to-
could be sponsored by Barks Root
Or
Beer.
literally any of them. Literally any of the
Or
Rip Yours.
literally any of them.
IBC. I'm not
No,
No,
that.
we were kind of.
I'm not Mitchell. I'm not
We're-
gonna turn
You're
down
not gonna
some-
turn it down
Barks-
because it's A&W.
Yeah.
I think Bark should sponsor Dylan. He has been probably one of their most loyal consumers
I
for
actually
years,
just-
just since I was born.
I don't drink soda that much anymore.
No, I know.
Now I
I'm-
just drink
But
coffee.
I am saying, it was like once a day growing up.
It's probably reasonably true. Can you believe I was skinnier then? Damn it.
Yep. It's
BRB.
the
Okay.
thing that comes with age.
Mhm, mhm.
Because I also ate like trash as a teenager, and I thought I was gigantic, and then I looked back at the photos and was like, "Holy shit!"
Mhm. I went from
And then there's me. And I was actually kind of gigantic. But that was before I grew like 8 inches over one summer.
yeah, that'll do it a little bit.
So I was saving up all my potential energy, I guess.
You were.
I don't know. I'm just like, Chavik, I sent him on a quest. And then the rest of the stuff is nonsense. Everything has like question marks.
I
Uh-huh.
still
What's
haven't looked at my
happening?
notes. Oh my god.
Well, that was
It's like Steris identified a powerful artifact of the 4. Great.
Great.
Rumors about an unraveler or something. It unravels stuff.
Mhm.
Question mark.
Oh my god, I refreshed and my entire UI looks different. Oh, it's back.
Okay.
Never mind.
yeah. They
We saved Ceres's boyfriend from 12-foot tall automatons.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then I have +2 bonus for any physical skill
Correct.
and +5 bonus to speed
Because you guys
for a round.
and we don't remember
And that's
why
it.
that happened.
I don't. Clearly not.
It's because you guys
It's
That's not
'cause
on my
they-
notebook.
you tap the
It's
ley
the
line.
ley line. Yeah, you slurped up a ley line.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
You did it. You recapped the session.
Great.
My chat size changed for my like camera screen, and now it's only taking up like 4/5 of the little chat cutout I have in my overlay, and it's making me real mad.
Oh.
If I zoom it in more, you're only gonna read like one chat card at a time.
Maybe that's all camera needs.
Yeah, maybe. So. I'm getting so distracted messing with this. Anyway.
You're delaying.
We're trying our best to buy bill time.
So was my
We
user
have
interface.
so much stuff to do
You do.
before we actually get to a point where we're gonna need Bill. I promise. I promise.
Okay, well, I fixed my stupid chat card, kind of. Okay,
Yay!
so as discussed, you guys took care of your brief traveling companion, who was not quite who he said he was. And then you departed having sent him on his quest, departed the fort, and then saved Brim from being trampled by his own goods that he was hoping to peddle in the mountains. And then you continued traveling from there. You came out of that kind of windless bowl, left the observatory behind, and all that goes with it, and started traveling across land that was a bit more windy, a bit more open and expansive, but still pretty like dry and rocky, all things considered. Dropping off your carriages and your horses before continuing. And as we kind of settled things last time, you guys were approaching the foot of some mountains, hoping to just travel directly through them, just climbing right over the mountains, all the way through to Rudel. And that's kind of where we left you guys. You were approaching the foot of this mountain. You were looking for kind of a way through. So what is the general plan? Is that kind of what we all recall?
Yes, that and us trying to talk to the locals once we got into the mountains for directions.
Yes, that
But I
is
think
the
we
plan
gotta
of,
get
of some
into
of
the
you for
mountains
sure. Okay. We are missing our kind of survival expert character, but
I'm okay at survival.
Okay. As you guys are approaching the mountains, you are having some trouble finding like a navigable pass. You're kind of like working your way around the foot of the mountain. So if you want to go ahead and give me, if anyone has a plan for getting through the mountains smoothly, let me know. I don't know how much we care about being slowed down by the mountains or anything like that.
With my background of living in the wilderness, I perhaps roll you a nature check to try to identify if there's perhaps a safer path, like certain plants growing in a certain way that might be leading us towards an area that has more like water or resources versus a more like desolate path. I don't know.
Yeah, we can work with that, I think. Go ahead and roll me a nature check.
You know, if you think about it, I technically live in the wilderness on a mountain.
That's true.
Yeah, but you don't really move around much.
Hold on.
You just kind of exist on a mountain.
I will aid with survival.
Okay. Excellent. Okay, with that aid check, the two of you do kind of find kind of a dried like creek bed where there's some semblance of plants kind of growing, where a little bit of moisture does manage to trickle through into the valley between these mountains, and that kind of helps you find a path that is carved out by these creeks, by the erosion from the moisture when it does manage to rain here. And you are able to, after you kind of wake up and break camp, you are able to depart and start making your way through these mountains. Do we have any kind of tasks that you guys are doing as you are traveling? Are you anyone trying to keep a lookout? Anyone trying to make your party less noticeable or anything like that? What is the procedure as we are proceeding into these mountains?
I think I and Armis will keep a lookout for sure.
Okay.
Yes. I'm trying to remember how often I can use it. Actually, I don't think it has a specific thing. As we're traveling, I'd be kind of continually using my serpent scent to sense anything that might be directly around us as we're traveling.
Okay.
And then also keeping a lookout.
Okay.
I'm doing my best to distract Stairs.
Okay.
Distract me?
I see.
Doing my best to ignore you.
Good luck.
Yeah, well, I guess we'll roll and find out, huh?
I'm dangling a medallion in front of all your snake's hair.
Me trying to command all my snakes to look out behind me. You distracting them behind me. So you're distracting my snakes, not me. Well, they are.
I mean, this says you and your hair.
True.
Okay. If someone wants to go ahead, someone who's feeling lucky, go ahead and just roll me 1d10.
Sure.
Okay. Okay. So as you guys are walking along, something does catch your snakes do catch the scent of something, but it isn't so much a creature as kind of a smell of ash, something that has like recently been burnt.
Okay. With a perception check, can I pinpoint? Since it's imprecise.
Okay. Yeah, you get kind of the sense of the direction that this is wafting from, and you are able to tell that this is kind of roughly coming from the south. To follow it... Well, actually... I think with that perception check, you rolled pretty high. I think you see kind of like some wisps of smoke coming up over one of the ridges.
Okay. I'll point it out to the group and say could be a local we can talk to for direction, or it could be danger. It's a gamble. Seeing as we don't know exactly where we're going, it might be worthwhile to check it out.
How hard is it to go over a mountain?
Yes, but getting to the other side might be tricky, or there could be a better way to go about it. Time is of the essence, as always, right?
Well, we don't have to investigate everything we come across. We can continue on our own, see how we fare. Should we vote? I heard 1 for and 1 against. Scene, what's your opinion?
I say we do it.
Seems you're outvoted, Isha.
I will simply leave you all here.
We were already expecting that.
All right.
Alright.
So maybe, perhaps without Isha.
Perhaps without Isha, I lead the party towards what I said.
Yeah. Kind of meander your way that way. It's kind of like, to set the scene, you're kind of like between these two mountains. You're not just scaling directly up the side of one of the mountains. You're kind of between these two mountains in this very like hilly, this hilly terrain. And there are...
Isha is walking up the mountain.
Yes. You and your climb speed.
I love to be up high.
So you are looking upward at this kind of like rolling, sloping landscape. And if you look too far, it kind of gives you that little sense of like vertigo where the horizon that you're seeing looking up between these two mountains doesn't quite match like the balance, like the what the fluid in your ears is telling you the balance is. If you like stare at that horizon too long, you get like a little bit dizzy and a little bit thrown off. But you meander around some of these hills, some of these nooks and crannies, kind of climbing more than walking. You are scrabbling over some of these surfaces, and eventually you come to where that little wisp of smoke is coming up, and there is no one immediately obvious to ask for directions. There is a kind of a fairly small, the remains of a fairly small wooden cart. Kind of like a one creature cart with a fairly small harness, you imagine, that has now been kind of snapped off and thrown into the pile. This cart is more or less smashed to pieces and in a pile of splintered wood with one of the wheels kind of sitting on top. And it is all smoldering. There is like something of there's not really even a fire to speak of anymore. It is just kind of cindering ash. With no one to be seen.
But it's cindering enough that this happened recently.
Well, yeah, if it's still...
Make a... Well, if you would let me know how you would like to investigate that. There's a couple of ways to get to that answer.
I would like to evaluate based on my crafting. that I know how his cart's built and whatnot, and how long the damage has been there
Crafting-
for and whatnot.
Crafting is a great way to evaluate how quickly this material would burn. Yeah, certainly. This certainly was set ablaze in the last. Certainly less than a day. You would say probably about 8 hours. It's
I'll convey that to the group.
I would like to, with a perception check, try to discern if I can tell if it was lit, like how it was lit.
Sure.
Like if it is spread from like a nearby campfire, or was there, evidence of something?
No nearby campfire. And not much like tinder to speak of. You see that there's kind of like some of the wood has been scattered. There's like a part, kind of like one of the walls of this little cart is still intact. And you can see a particularly pronounced scorch mark where it looks like it was blasted with something quite suddenly. It was not like, wasn't just like a torch was thrown at it or set against it. It looks like it got hit by a burst of fire all at once.
Okay.
Nothing huge, nothing quite like your fireball spell, but
Yeah,
comparable.
something similar. Okay. Seems perhaps we should still be wary of possible ambush as we travel here. Not that we were letting our guard down. I doubt there's anything left in the cart with the way it's burned. Doesn't seem worthwhile exploring it. What do you think, Turris?
Now, from where we are, like, how close to this cart are we?
There's no reason not. You guys couldn't get up to like right up next to it.
Okay. Does this thing have a canopy? Can we just like peer in and see without having to like crawl in or anything?
It's very small. This is like a little bit more than. It's pretty much the size of like 2 wheelbarrows, like put next to each other. This is not similar to the carriage that you guys had at all. Yeah, I think the Starlit Scope functions as a regular telescope. It blocks out lens flare even, so it might be slightly more useful in bright circumstances.
From above the mount, from on top of the mountain, I've been gazing.
Boys,
It's fine.
I've been looking.
I don't want to go with you, still including yourself.
Okay.
I told you. He said, not up the mountain. I was like, well, I'm going up the mountain.
Get that higher vantage point. Are you looking at them?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'm just asking
Well,
if
I'm
you
like
are
looking around because I can see that they're looking around.
Mhm.
So I'm looking around.
Yeah, from where you are, you see this like crater of a cart in like a pile of wood. Okay. And the other question, yeah, there's no canopy on this thing or anything like that. It looks like you see tatters of what was maybe a bit of like a big sheet of fabric that was once covering it, but it's now been like scorched. It was like piled together, thrown on the fire, and it's now mostly burnt up.
Been piled together. Did it look like somebody like just ditched the cart? Is there any bodies?
No.
Is there any?
It looks like it was intentionally smashed before it was left. It smashed and then set on fire. Because it is not really in the form of a cart anymore. It is in the form of pieces that were once a cart.
I got really mad at this cart. Does it have all its wheels?
Yeah, there's 2 wheels in the pile.
one of them broken?
They're both broken.
Oh, maybe one broke, and then I got mad, broke the other one, and everything else. I don't know.
Your other
I'm
question
not
about
sure.
is there stuff in the cart? I would say just roll a perception check. You can kind of there's stuff in the pile of wood for sure. Okay. Yeah, you see maybe Turkon is helping you out, just like taking his back to Corbin and like pushing the cindering wood around. There's what was once like food and clothing. Like a couple of like wicker baskets that have been burnt open, and like food that has been scorched inside. So like he turns over. You pointed out Turkon turns over this like bit of bread where it's like entirely blackened on one side, and the other side it's still like a recognizable loaf of bread.
Imagine Turkon will just pick that up and start eating it.
Probably, yeah.
Well, whoever decided to destroy this cart wasn't very picky with what they left. This was good food.
I wonder if they took the animal pulling the cart with them as well.
Unless you can smell any carrion nearby, I assume they did.
Well, we don't see any blood or bodies or anything. It doesn't. Besides the impact on the cart, it doesn't. There's struggle here, from what I understand. But maybe I'm missing something. Let's find out.
Wow. I can right click now, right? Yeah. Okay. So I will let you
Maybe I was missing something.
ask an additional question on top of that. You definitely see, you find like a spot where, now looking around, this is all like dust and dirt and rock, so it is a little bit hard to find footprints and stuff, and like lingering signs of anything, because it is just like a lot of rock. But you do see a spot where there's like kind of a somewhat faded, somewhat kind of like browned line splatter of blood on one of the rocks. Not a ton, but you,
That's something.
looking around, you now kind of see signs of struggle here. Like you spot that first, and then you kind of see the remnants of like footprints here and there, and definite signs of struggle. There's like a weapon gash in the wood that is now cindering. Although that's, I guess, not a surprise, since you did already determine that it was smashed to bits on purpose. So if you have another question about the scene, I will answer it basically for free. Other than maybe, well, yeah. I was going to say other than where they went, but I would answer that. You would just then need a survival check to follow it.
Yeah. Well, that was going to be my question. I wanted to know if there were like tracks to follow, but I'm trying to discern if they're perhaps I'm assuming it's a horse or a mule, or I don't know what was pulling this cart, but whatever tracks for the animal pulling it versus like the tracks that were more in line with the struggle.
You do see... Okay.
And I can give you a survival check for following, because that's what I'll suggest we do.
Okay. Following the animal in particular, is that? Or not the animal?
I was curious if they took it with them.
It does not look like it from the tracks. It looks like
Okay.
there's like quite a few tracks that you see signs of a lot of traffic heading roughly the same direction you guys are heading, like up the mountains towards the southwest. And there is kind of footprints of some sort of beast heading more or less straight south, kind of like running not to the direction that these other footprints went. Hoofprints, but not as large as horse hoofprints.
Okay. I'll point out the tracks to the rest of the party and say that perhaps if they made it look like this, because they're trying to hide something more interesting than just stealing supplies.
You suppose this was more than just a highway robbery in the middle of the mountains?
Could be. Why else would they stage the cart to look the way it does?
You could be right.
Plus, if we happen to save somebody who's familiar with these mountains, they could help us find a better path through. That way we don't waste time wandering.
Can I roll a nature check to see if I know what the tracks are? And maybe like if I know who could have been pulling this cart?
Yeah.
Who?
Who is in like
You're
Is
like,
it
I
an
know
animal?
this animal
yeah,
personally.
do I know this animal? Do you
Yeah.
want me to hide the roll?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll a secret. Yeah, very common animal. Just looks like probably a donkey.
Okay.
All right. With my survival check, are we able to follow the tracks that are going? You said the animal was going south, but the other tracks are going more. I don't remember what direction, but that way.
Yeah,
That's the way we're going.
up the mountain
Going
hills,
now.
Yeah. Yeah, you can follow
I'm
them.
horrible with cardinal direction.
I'm eating a rock, watching my party go somewhere.
Okay. Excellent. Yeah, you continue that direction. I shall assume that Isha is keeping tabs on you and roughly following.
She's really testing out that telescope.
Yeah, I'm using my sandy mage hands to always hold it over my eyeball. Or where my eyeball should be, at least.
I was like, wait a minute, what eyeball?
Whoa. I have entered a very strange screen that I don't know how to get it. Oh, okay. Figured it out. Jesus. I was in just like a full... My browser just suddenly threw me into a full screen view of like a map that I was looking at. Okay.
Fun.
So you guys continue that direction. And you are tracking kind of this whole time?
Yeah, that's what I was imagining.
Okay.
I can give you more rolls. as we
Turkon
move.
I'll keep
will...
an eye out.
Okay. Yeah. Turkon will assist, just because he has the thing where he can move full speed while he tracks. And you are able to continue following, no problem. And it is kind of a tough climb. It is getting like steeper and steeper as you go up this pass. Even though you are not climbing directly up a mountain, you are still doing a lot of upward movement here.
Okay.
Let's see. Let me just check distance here. Yeah. And the hours kind of like drag on. Sun continues in the sky, and by the time you come through the other side of the pass, still kind of following these tracks, you see the landscape kind of open up below you again and start climbing back down on this side of the mountains. The sun is starting to set over the mountain range to the west. So it took roughly the entire day of travel just to get over that mountain pass. And what you see before you is probably even more kind of desolate than what you left behind. There's just like not that much greenery here at all. It is mostly just like dry, kind of jagged hills and rocks stretching out for miles and miles before hitting kind of the mountain range on the opposite side.
Oh, Isha must be thrilled.
You can't see me, but I've been holding an imaginary telescope this whole time.
You're like, wow, they've really gotten far away. Somehow I can still see them. Oh, okay. Let's see. Well, as the sun is setting, I perhaps search the area below for any signs of like a fire or movement.
Let's see.
It's kind of dark.
Let's go ahead and... Can the whole party, except for Isha, who has a climb speed, can the whole party roll athletics for me?
Wait, hold on. How
Yikes.
detrimental are we getting here exactly?
I'm just trying
Climbing
to...
is pretty...
Climbing is very, very intensive, and I'm just trying to see, like, what actual distance versus time did you guys make here?
Oh.
Compared to the people you are pursuing. Good lord. Furkan has so many, like, optional athletics check, like, modifiers.
Well, a lot of them don't really impact climbing.
Yeah,
though,
no, none of them matter here.
He has like one that's like he has like one for like forcing open and one for grappling.
Okay.
Is it so bad that I could use a climbing kit? My climbing kit to influence my roll.
If we have enough climbing kits for the party, it will reduce your DC for these checks.
I do believe we all bought a climbing kit
Okay.
at Isha's request.
Then that certainly helps in some of the trickier spots. You guys were able to kind of go directly over some stuff instead of circumventing it and like climbing around. It also just made a lot of the trek much easier, although still quite winding. And let me just...
I imagine that they're like climbing. They're like using their like climbing kits to climb down, like a hill, like a steep cliff.
Uh-huh.
And Isha, losing track of them, just like slides down the hill.
My-
Just slides down the mountain to reach the top of the cliff where they're at.
My god.
X Games mode.
X Games mode.
So this is what the people you are pursuing rolled.
A
Excellent.
1? That bodes well.
Okay, so Isha, you probably saw this first. And as you guys are kind of like coming out of that pass, climbing down the pass, at the very foot of the mountain, sort of nestled between two hills, but not so nestled that you can't see it, there is a, you do see the glow of a fire not far off.
What time of day is it?
Night.
It is
Like
getting
sunset.
on towards Evening and sunset, yes. It is like twilight, and this fire in the shadow of these hills is like barely flickering against the waning light.
We don't see this net yet, net any ourselves.
No,
anyhow.
you do. Sorry. He should probably
okay.
see the first, but he is now sliding down to where you guys are, and you guys all kind of see it as you are.
Careening recklessly.
Careening recklessly. We're gonna scream landslide, and then it's just Isha. Oh.
The only brakes I have are these flimsy, ancient bones.
Okay. How? Well, don't answer that till I give you a roll, I guess. Let me see. You can't just ask things.
You can. I actually would recommend always asking before you roll, just to see if you get any extra information.
Because I do that a fucking lot.
Oh. I was trying to play by the rules, not manipulate my GM.
Yeah, well.
But I'll ask
Darn.
anyway.
Well,
How
he
easy
should be
was-
less easy to manipulate.
How? Is there like a discernible path for us to get down to where the fire is? It's very dark. Well, it's getting dark, so.
Yeah, I would say yes. Let me roll one more time.
Would it be easier to just simply go directly down the hill?
They are not hidden at all.
Well,
They have not picked a defensible location.
Great. We all go careening down the hill. No.
So yeah, you can descend the hill. You can approach from like above them on the hills. You can circle around and approach from the bottom. It is not hard to find a way to get to the place where this fireplace is.
Great. Okay. Well, my intention is to stealth up on them so I can assess before doing anything dramatic.
Okay.
Well, we'll see how good that goes.
Yeah, that is not a bad idea. Okay. So, is anyone going with Steris for this investigation of the camp? Or are you letting Steris kind of scout ahead?
They're just out in the open.
Yeah.
I'm just looking through my telescope.
Okay, yeah.
I also have a telescope.
What? We just have telescopes. We could just look. We're looking.
Why aren't we just using our telescopes?
Well, I'll assume Steris is still sneaking closer.
Yes.
How are you?
If I must, I will
approaching?
simply bombard the area from 500 feet away with fireballs.
all right, all right.
I think I would go with Steris, and before
That depends. You're really bad at stealth. I might ask.
well,
you to
no.
talk.
Before
Okay.
before Steris leaves, I'm going to cast silence on her.
Wow, okay.
Oh.
So anyone in a 10-foot radius will also be silenced.
Okay.
Oh, we gotta be traveling real close together. Okay, okay. That's fine.
I'm going in. Got my spyglass.
It does only last a minute, but you have a minute where your stealthing is much easier.
Okay.
So you can approach.
I could
I would
also
say
like
you can-
wait
you can-
until we.
You can approach like just without issue with this.
Great.
I would go with. And when we stop being silent, pull out the spyglass and look through it then.
Okay.
And then let Steris have a look after.
Okay. You guys are able to go. You go ahead and roll me a. Well, no, we're fine. You guys are able to get very close. You are like within, like, you can get within 30 feet of the camp if you want, kind of like peering from up the hills. So with the spyglass, you could just like count the threads on some of these shirts. And you see a pretty big group of people milling around, like probably 15 people, kind of making camp, or putting together some food. They're like putting a big old pot over the campfire. A lot of them are like a little bit bruised up and a little bit nicked in places. Some of their clothes are torn. They did not handle the walk over the mountain pass well. Notably, there are 3 people tied up with like burlap bags over their heads.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll kind of take all that in, give a worried look to Steris, and hand her the spyglass without saying anything to let her look.
To be clear,
See the same stuff.
both of you see this, and
Oh. Even without the spyglass, what? Then why am I even using the spyglass? I throw my spyglass at them.
No, you don't. I catch it.
if you want
Just kidding, just
to
kidding.
make a perception check for finer details with the spyglass, I would allow that. But the general situation here is very obvious from 30 feet away.
Yeah, I'm gonna use it to see if I can find any armbands or heraldry or just general
General identifiable information.
identifiable information of both the captors and the capturees.
Okay.
I'll help.
Help me hope the spyglass.
Let's see. I haven't said these words in a while, and I just didn't think of it as a thing I had to look up. You see the like Star Dreamer sigil that you have not seen since Montecalana.
Ooh.
Do I remember precisely what it looks like? Nope. But
It's okay. We can all pretend we remember what it looks like. Great.
it was emblazoned on
Uh,
Turkon's forehead for a while.
it was. Not anymore, though. Thank goodness. How armed are the captors?
I would say they. Sorry. Sufficiently.
Who are the Star Dreamers?
the
in this?
people walking around not with burlap sacks on their heads?
Okay, sorry, I did not feel like that was made very clear.
Sorry, you're right. It's a good point.
That's what I assumed. Do the people with burlap sacks have anything identifiable on their person?
Not really. Not really, is what I would say.
And how many of them are there?
There are 3.
3
There are 3.
hostages.
3 hostages, and you said how many captorees?
15
15, yes.
or so.
Yeah. I guess roll me a perception check on that prior question.
I got a spyglass.
Okay, still no.
It's okay. He was just born a couple weeks ago. He can't count that high. I'll try.
Still no.
Dang.
My assumption is that I can see all this stuff.
More or less.
Is it
I
perception?
would say you might at your distance not know how many like captives there are because
Well,
you're further
I'm-
away. But
Basically, I'm just looking at the camp, and so I can see all the
But you can-
heraldry and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
And when I see that it's Star Dreamers, I guess I cast See the Unseen.
Okay. All right. Good, interesting call. Let me just go ahead. Yeah, there's no like distance on See the Unseen working, right? You just see invisible.
No,
creatures.
it's just I can see them as long as I can see, and because I have dark vision, I can see.
Okey-dokey. Stand by.
Would you look at that?
Stand by. You see
Wow, it has been.
a very strange creature that you kind of recognize from previous descriptions, but a Ruchalic but different does not quite do this strange thing justice.
What the fuck? He's kind of cool looking.
Uh,
I like his
Oh.
I like his helmet thing that he's got going on.
Mhm. That is, yeah, it does. It looks very much like a strange, small humanoid with like a Ruchalic, like an armored Ruchalic for a head.
Yeah, I saw this guy on Independence Day.
Yes. I was like, I've seen this alien. Yes.
Yeah, here, I guess I'll show stream as well.
how likely is it that this group of Star Dreamers was given our mugshot and would recognize us?
I keep. Sorry, my notes set. I was writing down my notes that it's a strange Ruchalic wearing like an armored Ruchalic's head, but I think there's like an easier way to describe that. My brain is.
Just draw it real quick.
I mean, it does just look like a short human with tentacles coming out of the back of its head too.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, well, no, it's just like the way my brain was like writing down notes while I was also trying to talk.
Yeah.
Impossible.
How many enemies did you say there seems
Well,
to
we
be?
kept failing the check, so we can't.
Oh,
count
okay.
that
Can I try?
Maybe
Is
you
it perception?
Yes. It'll be a little harder since you're farther away and don't have a spyglass.
Okay.
Okay.
What do you got for me? How high can scene count?
It is certainly at least 10.
That's a lot. That's a lot for us to go raging into a camp.
Yeah.
But do they look like regular people?
No, he
I
said
think
they were
that's-
armed
they are
sufficiently, or
armed.
significantly.
They do look like they're just wearing like traveling cloaks, and some of them have kind of like shitty old spears and swords. They do not look like armed. They're not armed like you guys are armed. They're not armed like the guards in town were.
Always ask a clarifying question.
Yeah, lesson learned.
Okay. First things first. I want to figure out what I can about this guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not close enough to use the star scope's like +2 bonus here.
Okay. Let me double check. Okay, that is a success. What would you
Okay.
like to know about this? Did someone already did a knowledge check and got some information, and I don't remember quite what you guys asked. I think we asked for weaknesses.
No.
No? Okay.
No,
Unless this
last
is an
time-
unraveler.
This is an unraveler.
Oh! We didn't see what an
we never
unraveler
got a
looked like last time.
picture.
It matches the description that you guys got previously, although not super well. The previous description was
I got a Ruchalik without a face.
right. Sorry.
Without an eye.
There's a bit more to this than what was described to you for sure.
All good. Oh, well now I can just write down Unraveler instead of strange small humanoid Ruchalik
Correct.
for a
yeah,
head.
yeah.
I would like to know its weakest save.
It's weakest save.
No, we already know that. It's
We do not know
dexterity.
that. What?
I
When was
think
that
that
answered?
was from something else.
It last time.
That is the other
Oh.
Ruchalik. That is just a
Oh.
basic Ruchalik. This is not a Ruchalik.
This is
This
a
This is an unraveler.
yeah.
This is an unraveler.
All
Yeah,
right.
we Stairs asked last session what their weakest check was, and they said, Vera said dexterity or whatever, right?
If I did,
The-
I meant fortification. Fortitude is its weakest save.
No, the blob, like the black inky Ruchaliks, their weakest save is reflex. Like the actual Ruchalik creature, their weakest save is reflex. I know that for sure. Because that's like what? That's why I kept shooting it with a fireball.
This one is
Yeah, because I had asked about because you're right, Turris or Voraktee. I did do a recall knowledge on it, but what I asked was if it had any weaknesses, and there are no specific weaknesses. I did not ask about its weakest.
And I think I also showed you guys its focus
It's-
entropy.
it's
or
unraveling.
Its
unraveling.
signature
Yeah,
ability.
yeah,
Yeah.
It's like its signature ability.
Yes. So anyway, weakest save.
We can say
Fortitude.
is fortitude, yes.
Thanks.
And since now I'm confused, you can ask one more question.
Oh,
You're-
wow.
You're not. There's no confusion. No one.
okay, all right.
I know what happened,
I'm glad
and
someone-
I was just confused when Voraktee was like, "Hey," but
I'm almost sure that happened still. Did I fall into a different universe?
I think that you are just doing a thing where you heard something described as Ruchalik, and you are connecting information from when we previously fought one. But this
We
is
heard
like
we-
not technically this is a Raveler, which might be in the Ruchalik family, but is not like the Ruchalik creature.
And also
Somebody
I might
asked
have
for
given you
weakest save last week.
it might have been for the robots, and the robots' weakest save was reflex.
Maybe that's what I'm remembering.
Because that I remember fairly clearly.
So, speaking of which, who thinks it's a good idea for me to toss out all these robot balls into their camp?
Are you carrying them?
Yeah, technically, yeah. I got pocket dimension in my coat.
All right.
Otherwise, what else would I do with these things? Where could I feasibly carry these things, like, as we're traveling? Aside from my literal pocket dimension.
Yeah,
You
pretty
could be
much
juggling them.
pretty much the pocket dimension is what we didn't cover.
Well-
I feel like we could use our robots in a Pokeball better.
Oh yeah,
So maybe-
absolutely. I just thought it was funny.
Yeah, it is hilarious, but maybe not. I think we ourselves are pretty scary. So perhaps
Well, you guys can't see the Unraveler. The Unraveler is invisible.
Yes, correct. The people
Yeah.
closer do not see that so far.
I'm talking about scaring all the people. But
I write down a note, and then I summon a lesser servitor, and I have the servitor fly the note down.
Okay.
And I tell them that there's like a squid-like, a baby wearing a squid head. That's the Unraveler. It's invisible.
It's your visual boy.
Oh. We had all placed bets on if you were actually spying on us this whole time, and I just lost.
What?
Well, I definitely want to disrupt this party. But if we're going to be potentially fighting an Unraveler, I'd really also like to have our Mender nearby. Perhaps getting into a fight will force her to come out.
I mean, I flew a note down to you. I'm watching.
That doesn't mean you'll participate. I hope so. Okay. Have we been able to pick up on any like conversation as we've been kind of taking in?
Go ahead and make one more perception check.
Have they conveniently spoken really loudly about their plans and intentions?
Yeah, you do pick up a conversation between two that are like the closest. You hear them complaining. You hear one of them complaining like, I swear it wasn't that hard to get through that pass the first time. And it's like, can't it just get some rest tonight? Get your wounds touched up. Got a long day of walking tomorrow. I gotta walk across this whole valley to get back home. And that is kind of the extent of what you hear.
Well, based on where the cart was and where we are now, where are they going to continue along to in the first place? This isn't really necessary to know now, but it's good to think about now for the future.
They're crossing the valley.
Yeah, it's hard to pinpoint from that conversation, but certainly across the valley.
Okay, well, where were we in the valley before? Where's the cart and where are we now, essentially, is what I want to know.
So the pass is not... They are talking about all of this. They gotta cross all of this. So the pass that you just came through is behind you. It is northeast of you.
Oh, all right. So they're going towards, like, Temor Rudel, essentially.
Correct.
Okay.
I guess, let's see. Let me just get a sense for kind of how. Okay. Yeah, I guess the very end of that conversation that you hear is like... Can't believe he gave us such a short amount of time to find people for this. Was it a week left? And the other one responds with like, no, 5 days now. It's gonna be a rough march.
Gotta interrupt them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh no, Bill. Awful. Okay.
What's awful?
Bill, his poor computer.
He just has actual hardcore driver failure. RIP.
Yeah. That's horrible. Man. It's funny because the only thing that's keeping me from like wanting to do this fight right now is the fact that I have not fixed the shield I want to have yet. So,
How do you? What's wrong with it?
well, we only had one in our party stash and it's broken. That needs to be fixed.
I'll fix it right now.
I think they might notice that.
Tang, 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 tang.
I was planning to wait until we rested and then
We can just assume that it's mended. Can we just assume that it's mended?
If
I have like 4 ways to repair an object. Like,
We didn't roleplay it out.
I don't care.
My immersion.
assuming that Stairs didn't decide last night to make these changes, I am fine with that.
yeah. Okay, cool.
We can roleplay it after we make a decision about this and then do it. But we have a flashback.
Okay, the flashback of Turris fixing my shield. No, because I was waiting for Turkon to get here so I could have my
Flashback.
training, my
It's fine.
flashback.
Flashback.
It's flashback time. So
If you,
ever since, yeah.
I don't know if he's actually planning on getting on tonight.
He's not coming back.
He is not coming back.
It definitely seemed like it.
Getting a new SSD is like a whole day thing.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I can wait.
You know,
I can wait for my flashback until he's here. He is
Okay.
a major part of it, whether he likes it or not.
okay.
So in the meantime, Turris, I can trade you this shield. So you can fix it for me.
Just set it to unbroken.
Set it to
in full
unbroken.
HP.
Oh,
Oh,
why
Please,
did
God,
that?
please, dear God.
Nothing. Nothing's there.
What? That was scary.
It shouldn't have shown that because it's on a different scene. They changed how the combat fucking. All right.
I didn't see anything.
Good.
What was it?
Nothing.
I want to see it.
Hard to say. Makes me so mad.
I can assure you that no one saw anything.
I fixed it pretty fast. It doesn't make me less mad. Okay, sorry. I believe I interrupted talking.
Let's wait for one of these guys to go take a leak and then snatch him out of the night sky.
Is that the plan?
That's as good a plan as any.
Okay. So,
just watching them from the ridge.
yeah.
What the?
Isha,
What's happening?
you are
They're like 30 feet away from the camp. They're just chilling.
Yeah.
I'm like,
and not much further than, well, yeah, than the Unraveler parked in the sky above the camp.
Oh, it's chilling above, huh?
Yes. Keeping a lookout. Not that you know the precise situation, but yes.
I don't think we knew. I thought it was in the camp. I don't know if we have a special specific spot.
well, I would have told you that there's an unravel, and I would have told you approximately where it is, but you guys can't see it because
Yeah.
it's invisible.
Yeah, you guys got a note that says there's an Unraveler above the camp.
Oh, okay, that's good enough for me then.
Isha will like kind of position herself to be within like 100 or so feet of the camp.
Okay, that's fine. I kind of.
I don't know how to unbreak this shield. I apologize.
Oh, let me take a peek. Let me see if the item's broken. Is it the silver?
Yeah, the silver buckler.
Using the treasure shield. Wow.
That's the only one we had.
Let's see. The hit points to 20, and I kind of think that should be it. No broken trait.
And it's funny because it won't let me click it as help. But it has this little hammer that says attempt to fix it.
Why is it? I see no reason why it should be considered broken.
I know, that's why I'm confused. Damn, an 18 failed.
I'm just gonna find you. Hold on. I'm just gonna put another one on your sheet.
Okay. Thank you. I've been messing with it.
It's likely because you might have a weapon in hand already.
The repair button is there. So let me see. It's there on that one too. I don't understand. I'm gonna give you a buckler and I'm gonna make it made of silver. And we're just gonna see if that works. Precious material, silver. Standard grade. I believe it was 15. No, it was 20 HP. I need to redo the hardness, I know it. Hardness 5, AC 1. Okay. We're 340 gold. Okay. That didn't change. I'm so mad. Why isn't it saving?
That's the problem I was having. I don't know what the issue is.
Okay, I apologize for the delay.
I don't need
So
a
what are
shield
you-
for my entire thing.
So, aside from the shield that I will continue to try to fix,
Oh.
you
All
are
right.
trying to stay about 100 feet away, Isha. I assume so is Seen. Is that correct? You're kind of like following Isha?
Is Scene not with them?
Seen is not with them.
I would have moved up with.
Well,
Oh,
maybe you
okay.
are. Maybe you are with them. I will need.
Sorry.
It's fine. If we're stealthing close to camps, I just need to know who's where.
I would probably go with them.
Okay. Give me a stealth check for you. Since,
Do you want this hidden?
yeah, go ahead. The bigger group is easier to find. Okay. You are lucky that you are in the silenced circle. Worth noting, well, we're in the silenced circle, I guess. Now it's dissipated.
Alternatively, you could stay with tourists, and maybe that's where Isha like ends up and stuff. Or no Armis. I mean,
Oh, okay.
Also,
So
Isha-
Turris went. Sorry, I was just gonna double check. Turris went ahead with Saris, but Armis stayed behind.
yeah, I figured that would be a. I assume you stayed behind too, so Armis would have stayed with you, back with you if you stayed behind. And then if Isha rolled up, actually Isha could just talk to Armis and tell Armis everything, and then I can hear it. If that's where Isha is, anyhow.
No, I can just kind of like walk up mountain cliffs without any trouble. So I just kind of position myself in a place that is like virtually impossible to get to. Since I can do that
I
every
could stay
hour.
back with Armis.
You already rolled your stealth roll to be with them, though. It's like it's fine, right? Like I'm like above the camp, 120-ish feet, 100-ish feet.
Okay.
You guys are like 30 feet away from the camp. Like we're fine. It's not a big deal.
Oh, okay. The refresh button is bad. Sorry. Carry on.
Uh-oh. The refresh button didn't help. Perhaps I can test my theory that they don't know who we are, and Tarkon and I can pretend to be Star Dreamers like we did in Monte Calana, and see what kind of information we can gather. Start hitting. I'll whisper to Turris and Scene. And then if things get dicey, we can jump in and do what we do best.
What was the first part? I was looking at items real fast.
You're good. I was saying that perhaps Steris and Turris can pretend to be Star Dreamers like we did in Monte Calana. Maybe it'll immediately fail because our faces have been plastered all Star Dreamer blog or something. I don't know, but
The Star Dreamer blog.
but or the Seraph sent them all visions of our faces. I don't know, but you know, if we're gonna start a fight anyway.
We could do. Well, that's why I was saying we wait for somebody to go take a leak, then we sack that guy. Then we can take his clothes, and one of us can get in the camp or something.
Oh, I was thinking that could work. That's an option. We could also go the route of you guys are traveling too slow because we know that there's an issue with speed here, and that we've been sent as reinforcements with our super fast Isha to take custody of these hostages and get them across the valley quicker.
That's a mighty risky play, I would say.
Well, all these plays go in the direction of a fight. If they go wrong,
It's true, and I assume that's probably where we're gonna end up in the grand scheme of things. But if we use subterfuge first, that'd be kind of fun.
you just really want to put on some other guy's clothes, don't you?
And I hardly know myself, so it might be fun trying to be somebody else for a little bit.
Feel like the group would notice one of them's missing, and they'd also notice a guy they haven't seen before.
No, that's why I just take his clothes.
Hey, Konnor,
And also,
make sure you add your third spell slot.
Oh,
You're walking around with one less 4th level spell slot than you should have.
I took this out of the party stash last session, and I put it in my little. I took a smuggler sack and this out of the party stash, and I stuck the scarf into the smuggler sack because I was like, this is probably a good idea to have.
you know what? Do it.
I think I
We'll
have
start
3
with your
Moto.
plan.
You only have 2 casts. though.
Invisibility is a 4th level.
You have 2 out of 2, right? You should have 3 out of 3.
Oh, spell slot. Sorry. I thought, my bad. Thank you. I thought you
You're
meant
welcome.
spells.
Well, also because you got a spell. Yeah, you should. Yeah. It looks like you increase the number of spells you have. You just actually give yourself the extra spell slot.
Yeah.
It's very weird. I can't edit things in your inventory, and I don't know why.
That's so unfortunate. What if I move it to the party stash? I can
Yeah, I
do
moved
that.
it to my own loot tab, and I am able to change things there.
Oh, great!
So I need to maybe just remake your entire character sheet at some point.
Uh-oh. I didn't mean for this to turn into that kind of task.
Yeah, it's a little weird. A little weird, but
It's also possible if you just like, can you? Oh, you don't have like a make a copy option, do you? It's possible that just like making a copy of the character sheet might fix it too.
yeah, possible.
I just can't equip anything now? Okay, weird. Weird.
Yeah, there's also some broken elements on your character sheet for me as well.
Oh no.
And I think that's why I couldn't identify the unusual star scope, the unusual object before. So I think it was not working
Gosh.
before we updated it.
Yeah, it sounds like your character sheet was just broken.
So I will need to
Uh-oh.
fix it. I apologize for that.
No, you're good. It's unfortunate I can't equip this sheet. Maybe if I do it this way. Oh, no. She's just broken. I love that for me. Maybe if I refresh.
Maybe, but it's broken for me too.
Yeah, not it. You're being really dramatic about this. It's not that big of a deal.
Let's see.
In fact, I could simply remake the character sheet right now in like 10 minutes.
Okay, well, we can start with Turris's harebrained scheme
Excellent.
while I have you work on that. Thank you.
I can tell you duplicate didn't work. So it's very broken. It's so funny. But you
Scene would
sorry, go
also.
ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, Scene would also chime in and say, I could say I'm a traveling performance, traveling bard.
Oh, perfect. And I captured you for the thing they're doing.
But, oh, wait.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I do not care. I'm simply trying to kill the Unraveler.
Well, I want to see how this turns out. So I'll stay here. We'll wait for one of them to be within kidnapping range. We'll get him, we'll steal his clothes, and then plan will begin. Because nothing will go wrong when we're just trying to capture one of them.
Well, we don't need to do that. He just has illusory disguise.
But he wanted to wear someone else's clothes. That was an important element of this for Turret.
Again, needless. Illusory disguise.
But
Okay.
if there's me and another guy that looks exactly like me, that's not gonna work.
Yeah.
Somebody has to be gone. Somebody has to be gone. We have to replace the guy with me.
That's not how illusory disguise works, but that's fine. You guys can do whatever you want.
At third level, it is.
Oh.
Moto, you now have control of Steris too.
Oh my god.
Perfect.
They're both in here.
It says a third level, I can target a specific individual, and I need to see him to get his appearance, and I have to hear his voice to replicate his voice. So we have to capture him first.
Okay. All right. So you are biding your time, waiting for someone to exit camp.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Could I cast a spell without being heard right now?
No.
Not unless it has the subtle trait.
I don't think any of my spells do.
Likely. Although maybe
Yeah, very
maybe
likely.
maybe silence. I would almost expect to have that trait, but
And I don't think I.
Oh, invisibility does.
Yep, invisibility is one. So go ahead and roll me a 1d8 just to see which general direction this guy is walking out of. Okay.
We haven't pinpointed their P spot. We've been here for hours. No, I tease.
Okay. So starting with one being north and going clockwise. Sorry that I didn't specify before we rolled. But it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 would be southwest, which is more or less precisely opposite of you guys.
Ugh. Right. We can move carefully. Maybe.
Okay.
Or
You can sneak around. I will need
yes.
stealth checks from everyone who is going over to take part in this ambush.
I would like the ambush to just be me and Turkon.
Turkon
Maybe
or
just-
Turris?
Turris.
Okay.
Sorry. I haven't mixed you guys up like that in a minute.
Urkon's not even here.
I know. Oh, uh-oh. That should have been private.
Okay.
Should it be?
All right. You guys are sneaking around. Scene, you are staying behind while they sneak around the edge of the camp, trying to be quick and quiet and out of sight. At some point, you do kind of like accidentally knock some rocks loose, and it makes a little bit of noise. And you look towards camp. Tense. You like stop moving, you look towards camp, you see if anyone noticed you, and no one in camp seemed to turn their head your direction. So you keep going. Keep making your way around camp. Isha, you see the Unraveler floating above camp turn.
Oh.
And start trying to look around and pinpoint something. But it hasn't done the pinpointing yet, but it is definitely now looking quite actively. As for Turris and Steris, you make your way around kind of to the path where this guy left. And you are kind of approaching through the out of sight of the main camp, but tucked behind some of these hills. You are approaching, and you hear a fellow in kind of a low voice, kind of like humming to himself a little bit. And then you hear footsteps. You hear him start walking back toward camp, and you see him coming around this hill, coming into sight of you guys.
Great.
Oh wow, there are so many elements in your character sheet that are actually just destroyed.
Oh no.
Not really.
Yes, if you look at her skills are also all blacked out as well.
Oh. Not for me. That's kind of weird.
Yes, I see them as all blacked out, which is very interesting.
I wonder if it's some kind of... Okay.
On Steris 2, they're fixed. I'm just saying.
On
her
Steris
original
1, they're
character.
fine for me. So let me do this. If you want to close...
Don't do it. Don't do anything.
Okay.
I'm not touching nothing.
I was just gonna switch the permissions back and forth. Just like toggle the permissions back and forth. The ownership.
It will close it for me if I do that.
Okay, all right, I'll wait.
I am not doing anything until I feel like I understand what they're trying to do.
Okay.
Right now, I feel like the Unraveler has detected something, but I'm not worried about it just yet.
Okay.
If I feel like I see a difference in the way the Unraveler behaves, then I will begin my attack.
All right. Okay. Okay. So yeah, Steris and Turris, you see this guy come into sight, walking back to camp. What do you do?
Yes.
Is he like? Are we within like vision of him, or are we still kind of like tucked away from on one of the sides?
You see him.
Oh.
He does not see you yet.
Do we think he might see us if we stay where we are?
I'm gonna grapple him.
Oh, is he? Oh, we're that close. Are we that
capturing
close?
him?
You are
Oh, I
in
didn't-
range to lunge at him. He's not exactly in arm's reach.
Oh yeah, then absolutely, I'm gonna help grapple him
Okay. Go ahead.
and go for the mouth.
You critically succeed on grappling him.
Oh well, then I'll just go for his mouth. I'll
All
just
right.
cover his mouth, and we'll drag him back behind the hill.
Yep.
Okay.
And then we knock him out, steal his clothes.
Hold on.
Oh, you're not done yet.
Or not yet.
Okay. I will need
I
one
gotta listen to
more
him talk first.
stealth check
Oh.
at a slightly higher DC as he's like squirming around and making some noise through your hand.
Mhm.
All right, let's see here. Where's my stealth? I'm gonna re-roll that one, that's for sure.
How do you know?
He rolled it
Well,
in the open on
I
accident.
rolled a private, but I could see
Um,
not that one that I pressed, that's for sure.
Oh.
Oh, so it's blind if I don't even want to see. How do you know if you should re-roll or not if you can't even see a roll?
you generally just don't.
That's the entire point of secret checks.
Yep.
Is you don't know.
Mm.
But yeah, I would say just on Steris's roll alone, Isha, you see the Unraveler like snap its head in a direction, and not very urgently, but it starts to kind of like float down toward the southwest.
Okay, can we? I have pressed pause on the game as I am. I'm almost done with her mega stuff.
Okay.
So I don't even need to roll, is what I'm hearing.
That's not what he said. He said that my roll was bad enough that the Unraveler noticed us.
Correct.
What the
I would
fuck?
say just go ahead and don't reroll.
Go
Would be-
ahead and don't
Yeah,
re-roll,
do
or
not
go ahead and
reroll
re-roll?
would be my advice.
Okay, that sentence confused my brain for a sec.
It sounds
Okay.
like I should. So I'll take this opportunity to maybe do that.
Okay.
And the Unraveler comes even faster in our direction.
Now, Turris, would you like to reroll?
Yeah, I guess.
All right.
I don't remember if we determined that the invisibility that these creatures have is magical or not. But perhaps it is.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll the counteract check.
Oh, can you make that public for me? I did not mean for that to be.
Okay.
That's not a terrible roll.
Okay.
This is 4th. I will make this 4th level.
Gotcha. A little confusing with the out of order re-rolls and stuff. So maybe you'll want to. Let's see. You might want to take the Dispel Magic back, I suppose. With these re-rolls, it is just still looking around, and it is still looking around, but it hasn't started like moving yet.
Okay.
So, you guys have wrestled this seemingly burly guy down to the ground, pulled him around the corner. He like started to scream louder through like the palm of your hand, and you like give it give it a little bit of a squeeze, and he like shuts up. For how kind of like big and burly he is, he does not put up a whole lot of resistance.
Because we're bigger and burlier.
Yeah.
Earlier, and this is when like we've got him against like the ground, against the hill or whatever. That's when I'll take my other hand and I'll put my dagger up against his throat.
Okay.
And
you have to hear him talk. This is brisk. Okay.
By your dagger,
Mhm.
do you mean your dagger? Do you mean Ayusib?
I do have a dagger and Ayusep,
Okay.
and I'm going to use the dagger.
All right.
Unless Ayusep like wants to do this in some way and indicates they want to.
They make no such indication. I just wanted to know for my own curiosity.
I want to use Ayusep to threaten some dude. That seems a little inappropriate unless they're into it. I can dispel magic with this thing. I need to remember how to do. I need to remember to do that.
Yeah, I can like. I'll cover that later. There's a thing that lets me automatically reset the dispel magic because it's a little bit. The rule is a little bit confusing that I put together. Anyway.
Dispel magic. It takes time to recharge energy. However, after one. Okay, yeah, I'm not even reading that.
Short version, it takes like over a year to get a 9th level dispel magic out of it. Anyway.
Charge it up.
So, you bring out the dagger, you are threatening him. You have not made a demand yet, but you are making it clear. He like shuts up. He's like looking down, like kind of cross-eyed at the dagger, at your hand holding the dagger anyway. And he's like giving his head little shakes. He's like stopped screaming.
And he like Terrace just looks at him and smiles, and he's like, "You understand? I am going to slit your throat if you scream for help. Yes."
His eyes like lock on you, and he like stops shaking his head for a moment, and then gives a couple of a very very fast nods.
I'm going to take my hand off your mouth now, and you're not going to scream, right?
Gives another fast nod, eyes super wide.
I assume I don't need to even roll up to believe me. He's probably pretty desperate looking right now, right?
He's looking pretty desperate.
Is,
Do go ahead and give me the intimidation check anyway.
Sure.
Do
The
it.
intimidation, not a perception. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, and now you can give me the perception check if you like. Steris, you see that Turris is not perhaps selling the threat very well. Like, it's coming off a little bit like an act more than an actual threat, if that makes sense. It's coming off like performance a little bit. Turris, you do not know if this guy believes you. if this guy is gonna like comply with your demands.
Can I diplomacy him rather than intimidate?
Yeah, sure. You can switch gears. That's fine.
Yeah.
How
Not-
about?
Oh my god.
Whoa.
Literally one better though. God.
Sorry, Steris. Go ahead. You have a.
I was going to say that I'll attempt to intimidate him because I imagine the way Steris is grappling him is she has like his legs kind of coiled in her tail
Mhm.
and his arms being held kind of behind his back. Her snakes are kind of hissing in his ear.
Yeah.
And so she'll say, "You might not believe that he'll slit your throat, but best believe that I will."
Okay. Yeah. He's definitely shaking, definitely frightened. He looks intimidated. The only question is if he's gonna comply with what you've demanded.
Well, we got this far. Take off my hand from his mouth. And kind of lean the dagger more into his throat.
He makes kind of a sound of like, no, please don't.
And then you heard his voice and I'll knock him out.
Hold on now. What's your name?
It's Stev.
Stev, you're all star dreamers, aren't you?
I don't know what that.
Where is his like? Does he personally have one of the sigils on him somewhere?
He does not, from what you can see. Not one of the like pins or amulets that you saw in some of the others.
And I'll just simply reference that the amulets you and your friends are carrying.
He kind of his eyes go a little wider and he gives like a slow nod. It's like, yes, we all had the dream. We follow the teachings.
Whose teachings?
The teachings of the savior who arrived on the star.
Oh boy, here we go. Okay. Where are you from, Stev? Where are you going, I should say? Where are you bringing those people?
Go ahead and make a, go ahead and make another diplomacy check as you're trying to get more information out of him.
I can't roll today.
Um,
Still a 20, I guess. I don't know.
yeah, let's see. He kind of like juts his head kind of westward. Across the valley, there's in the mountains we have a camp, a village.
Is it filled with all? Is it primarily filled with people who have seen this dream?
He thinks on that for a moment, and then he kind of nods. He's like, I think so. We all had heard about the beings beyond that would save us from the four before the dream, but then all at once we had a dream some months ago.
Well, that was our dream, wasn't it? Or was that a different dream?
He's not being very specific.
Right.
He is not being very specific. Steris starts squeezing. She she's like, we gotta, and kind of gives Turris a look of, need to hurry this up.
No, ow, ow, please, please.
And if Turris doesn't protest, she'll try to knock this guy out.
Okay.
I'll ask one last question before she does that. What are you going to do with these people?
It's 4 let's see. Go ahead, roll one more diplomacy check,
It couldn't possibly be worse than the others.
and then go ahead.
Hey, guess what?
Go ahead and roll me just 1d20 to see how lucky we are, how much this guy happens to know. All right.
I can't get above a 10 today.
I know those days. So he's like some ritual, I don't know, Garvon did not explain the details.
Garçon. Who in your camp would know?
Stand back.
I need that name repeated.
Garvon.
Okay.
Not in Aklo.
I was so close. It was double A, not AO.
Yeah, Parrot would know. Parrot is leading this search.
What does he look like?
It's gonna be so funny when we get to the map.
Dude.
You guys have already seen it's just a bunch of Star Dreamers walking around. The token representing the lot of them is did that button not work? There we go. It's just this. This is my collection of
Oh.
Star Dreamers.
That's what flashed on the screen earlier.
It's wearing
Oh.
wearing a headband and it's brown hair.
Okay, Oh my God. we now know exactly who he is.
Does he have any?
He gives you
identifying
the
features
description of
whatsoever?
Parrot. And you
We just know.
Yeah. You will be able to
Just
identify
know.
the individual. He's got a scar on his cheek and a foul mood about him.
Got him.
And I'm knocking him out now.
Wait,
You-
one last
No,
question.
we're
No.
done,
This is
sorry.
funny. No, it's for cinematic. It's for the
Okay.
story.
Darius like raises the shield ready to punch, and Darius is like, ooh.
No, I'm not gonna like stop or anything. It's like, Steph, what did you do before all this?
Oh, well, you see, I
Short answer, please.
had a little farm over the mountain.
You should get back to farming. And then he'll kind of step out of the way for the shield.
Yeah, it gives you kind of a quizzitive look, and then, dong. And you don't even have to roll. He's out, as you can tell from the token being a single group of people. The individuals are not particularly anything.
Great.
So,
I'm sensing that the real problem is going to be that
The thing Isha's been locked on this entire time? Yeah.
yes.
You guys see a gentle glow in Isha's tail just like flicking back and forth.
the cat is watching. If at all possible, we should try to save as many of these people as we can, not kill any of them if possible. Just this thing, but Then he starts getting ready and starts transforming into Stev. And I'll wait to do like the actual magic before I like walk out there. But
Okay.
these people, it's not their fault that they're being misled, you know. The more we can convert away back from his grip, the better.
I agree.
Especially, I'll get in there, and I only have an hour. And that could be more than enough time.
Good luck. Best hope the Unraveler doesn't spot you. Oh, we don't know it's there. No, we do. Never mind. I keep forgetting.
We know
You've
it's
been
above
informed. Yeah.
somewhere. Yeah. Perhaps if you can communicate back with Isha, or if he starts or she starts sailing this thing, maybe I can, from my perspective, perhaps rally these Star Dreamers against what's going on now.
That'd be fun to see.
At the very least, if I could subdue Parrot, maybe I can convince the others to that this is foolhardy, that they are way beyond their scope. But, I'll sneak in there and see what I can do. I'm not going to make any rash moves. But Isha starts doing something, we'll play it by ear, won't we? And he smiles.
That we will. I've got your back. I'll stay here.
Very good. And we're out of view from the camp overall, right? Like even hypothetically, like
Yes.
like we don't know where the disassembler, unraveler.
It was.
We don't know where it is, but we're fairly certain that staying right in this position is outside of its line of sight. Considering.
Yeah, you've got a pretty good guess at that at the moment. You picked a spot.
All right.
You heard it was above the camp. You picked a spot where you're kind of behind like a stack of rocks, a little like gully carved out between some rocks that's like cutting off line of sight.
Okay. And I'll whisper some words, draw some sigils in the air, and kind of resummon Armus back here with Steris. If you need to talk to me, you can do it through Armus. He'll stay here with you. And at that point, we'll put on the disguise and magically look like Stev, and kind of however he was trotting up to us before we grabbed him, I'll trot back towards camp.
All right. Sounds good.
Oh. Hey, Bear.
Yeah.
Can you try and drag items off of her character sheet into the stash?
Yes, I should have. Do you want it on the stash? Do you want it on stairs too?
Put it. Make a separate stash.
Okay.
Or you can just put it in the.
Stash.
That way, I can just drag it all, and I can just see if. Because sometimes and for some reason, I can't move items off of her character sheet.
Yeah. This is. I think it's like a. I think it's permissions that are broken more than anything.
That makes
Which
sense.
is why I might have been able to save it, but this is less work. It's fine. You should now have access, not in a folder, all the way at the bottom. You should have access to Steris 3, who is a loot box.
I love Steris 3.
So I'm going through so many changes.
When a young Steris grows up.
Okay, so you start walking in. I'm just gonna, let's see. I will... Lighting. Where's global illumination? There it is, yes. Oh, actually, let's just turn off token vision. Yeah, okay. So pretend, oops, party token doesn't need it. All right, pretend.
Give me your belongings.
They literally are a group. They can't even like.
Oh my god. Just everything?
Did I stutter?
Oh, okay. Oh, that's good.
Well, all the stuff you want. If you don't want the crossbow, I understand.
So, Steph, you come walking into camp, pretend that these trees aren't here and are in fact just rocks and hills.
Sure,
But
all right.
otherwise-
Those are some green rocks.
Yeah. There's a bit of moss. So, you come walking back into camp, and really most of the camp just ignores you.
As my spell times out, I will cast it again.
you're unseen. See the unseen?
Yeah,
Okay, that's fair. Yeah.
We saw this guy walk away from somewhere in camp, right? Like
You
we
kind of.
kinda made it.
So you kind of spotted. Yeah, I mean, he was sitting around the fire, basically. I think he was sitting around the fire
Yeah,
with another group.
Anything from the backpack does not need to go in there, because we can just drag another like adventurer's pack on there, and
Okay.
it will autofill.
That's true, right? Yeah.
Yeah, but the things I put in the backpack need to go, right?
Yeah, just this fan, right?
Hey,
The
doing
notes.
the
Well,
maintenance, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
If I
know.
just drag the container, everything will go with the container, right?
That too.
Except
But she has already moved stuff, so
I
don't worry
have.
about it.
Oh, okay.
There you
Continue adjudicating the game.
Okay.
I love this game. This is so fun. I'm having so much fun.
go. That's hilarious. Except
Me-
my trade.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I have told Varys that like I think my ideal tabletop RPG experience is like playing as a merchant, or like something where I'm just like buying and selling and giving out information. It's my ideal experience, I think.
You're like, I love living that.
This is what it's. I'm getting a little taste.
What do you buy it? What do you sell?
So you go to sit at the fire. It sounded like,
Yeah.
and you hear like footsteps kind of coming behind you through the camp, and you just feel like a fairly rough shove on one of your shoulders, and you behind you is a fellow with a scar on his cheek, who in a gruff voice says, "I told you to take quicker breaks. Can't afford any
Sorry,
trouble out
Barrett.
here."
Are you
All
hung
right.
up this climbing? Holy.
Sorry, Barrett. When the main snake wants to drain, don't always get to choose how long it goes for.
He's already rolling his eyes and walking away.
Oh my god.
Is there anyone else? Is there anyone else sitting around the campfire?
Yeah, there's a couple of there's like two to your right who chuckle a bit.
Oh God, you gave me your gold.
And
Supposed to? Oh no.
a woman kind of across
Michael.
the fire just like stares at Parrot as he walks away, and she's like, "Anytime we're away from camp and Parrot suddenly thinks he's in charge."
Oh, you gave me one. You only had one gold, Sarah?
No. You
That's
know
what it
the other weird thing is that everything I just traded you is still on my character.
Oh man.
Yes, this character sheet is broken. I would not be looking at it anymore.
No, I had 161 gold.
Yeah, just add 161 gold and 57 silver. That's how much.
Yeah.
Holy. No one else's character sheet is broken like this, right? Like,
Not that I know. I don't know what the problem is.
okay.
So
Yeah,
maybe-
I didn't realize it was broken till very recently.
Yeah, I'm able to
But I also just completely rebuilt her. So
change the handedness of Turkon's grappling hook, so I assume he's not broken. Yeah.
Okay, great.
Okay. Yes, it's so weird because I was like, I definitely had that much. It definitely didn't affect my volume of gold. And I was like, oh.
Let me just make
Okay.
sure. Konnor, I'm also going to equip a dagger on your sheet just to make sure yours isn't. Okay. I thought maybe it was because
Sounds
I
good.
didn't update like the talent tree add-on yet. But no. I was panicking.
It's fine. It does not look like.
You know, speaking of that, I don't see that button on my broken character sheet anymore either.
Yeah, that's for
Okay. You're like, that's on purpose.
well, it's because I haven't updated it because I need to
Okay, cool.
pay for it to update it, and I can't this week.
You're good. You're good. I was just trying to identify one more way it was broken,
Mhm.
but that one is.
That's the whole game. Whole game
We have
is
an
broken that way, yeah.
explanation.
I'm just deleting this broken silver buckler.
That's fine, yeah. Okay, so you are sitting around the campfire.
And
These guys are.
somebody said, what now?
A woman across the fire said Parrot always thinks he's in charge when we're away from camp.
Stev will kind of huff and say, it's probably because that Garvin fella told him more than he at least told me. What's the...
At least I trust Garvin. Hasn't led us astray yet.
You sure? It's all starting to make me feel a little antsy, you know?
She
At least Parrot. He's acting.
She looks at you with a look that's almost like sympathetic, like almost what's it called? Pitying a little bit. She's like, "You'll understand better when it's your turn to have the visions. I know you've been waiting. It'll be
I'm gonna
soon."
stare I'm gonna stare long into the fire. I miss me foam.
Come on, we'll get back to camp and you'll... Parrot won't be in charge anymore and things will feel much better. No one has fun when we go out like this.
Oh, this is your note.
Least of all, not those three.
Are you like pointing to the people chained up, tied up?
Yeah.
Well, maybe not now. From what I hear, they'll be part of something great when we get back.
And they're gonna get visions from the looks of it.
Oh yes.
What sort of greatness are they gonna be a part of?
No one knows. Well, I haven't heard any more than you, but Garvin is putting a pretty big point on this one. I think it'll be something big.
Just hope it's worth it. Blind faith is a hell of a thing, even with dreams. What were your visions like?
I saw what the Four did to other worlds before ours, what they might do to ours if they wake up again.
What did it look like?
It was a bright, beautiful world, and then it was dark. All at once, just dark.
His eyes kind of cast down into the fire again. Oh. Dreary, huh?
We'll keep ours bright. We'll keep them from waking up.
I hope so. I hope all this is... And he kind of waves his arm towards the chained up people. I hope this is all worth it.
Don't get too soft. She kind of like looks over to the side. The Orc there's a worshipper of Denola. Friend of the Four. Bet you 5 silver the other two are too. They're just not wearing it like she is.
Anyone actually get the story before we tied him up? Put the sacks on the head.
Well, that's not the job, is it?
Suppose it makes things harder too, huh?
It's fine. Once
makes
they
me want...
see the light, I'm sure they'll... If they see things our way, they'll be free again.
Why are they ordained to not get the dreams and we are? Doesn't make much sense to me.
No one's got the protection of the Four, doesn't she? Keeps any other ideas from getting in her head.
Yeah, I suppose that's true.
Garvin says we're chosen.
You're really sure this is the right thing to do, though? You that sure of it? You never...
Go ahead and roll me a diplomacy check.
Okay, finally.
Your
I was-
name.
Incredible.
Oh, that's funny.
The fellow kind of sitting directly to the right of you is like taking a sip of his drink, something warm, and he like takes a bit of a sip and then kind of like puts it back, like half puts it back down, and kind of looks over as the conversation takes a serious turn, and a couple of the folks around the fire are looking at you, and now the woman across from you kind of like crooks her eyebrow, like, tilts her head a bit. It's not our place to... It's what the Seraph wants. What the Savior wants.
Trying to think about exactly the way I want to phrase this and step forward.
It's all for the greater good, isn't it?
Greater good.
I have a question. Oh wait, I think I have to. I think they would hear me if I did this.
Okay.
Oh no, they wouldn't.
Oh.
Well, I'm thinking about using message, the cantrip,
Okay.
and I'm wondering, do if I do that, it's my voice, right?
Yeah.
Do they know where it comes from if I use it?
No.
Okay.
They may
I'm going
be able to identify the message spell, but they don't automatically like know where it came from now.
Okay. I'm going to try and use it on the person that Turris is talking to. And I'm going to I'm banking on the fact that they have not heard the voice of the Seraph. Not the character, but the literal voice of the Seraph.
Right. The Seraph's voice.
And
yeah.
I'm yeah, and I'm going to try and persuade them to go along with what Turris is trying to convince them of.
Okay.
What the? Are you gonna do your Seraph impersonation? Have you heard You've heard the voice of the Seraph?
No. Oh, I
Do
mean,
it.
I think so, but I think
You could think they don't care or they don't know.
that's the thing. I think Scene is like they must not know. He'll change it up a little bit to not sound like such a like cool guy.
Mhm, mhm, mhm.
Do I have like a certain number of words that I?
Message?
Yeah.
No, message.
It's 500 characters, just like a Twitch chat.
All right. I don't think I'm gonna run into that. So I got like 72 sim claws.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if we need more room, we can always add some. Like if we need more padding, we can just say poggers.
Yeah. Yeah, Scene would just say like, I think he's right. I don't think we need these three anymore. Release them.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a diplomacy check. This will be
Hell yeah.
This feels hard to sell.
Don't worry. I think I have something that helps me with diplomacy.
it almost certainly.
Wait, do you want it secret?
Yes, please. Yes.
Please.
Okay.
Also, Sarah, you are way out of your language cap.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
So this woman stands up and just like
You'll
drops
need
her
to make
own mug.
choices and sacrifices. Good luck.
Drops her own mug, and it like spills across the ground, and she like looks around very
You
suddenly,
okay?
and like everyone around the fire kind of like turns and looks at her.
What the hell's wrong?
I think you might be right.
I am? I don't know this message happened.
Yeah.
So-
I heard a voice, just like the visions.
Really? What did it say?
She turns towards the prisoners and just like starts walking towards them and pulls out a dagger.
Not killing them now, are we?
No. I'm setting them free. And like the couple of the folks around the fire like stand up and they're like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And like, go ahead and roll me a perception check, Stev. Yeah, so she walks right over to this first one. We're just gonna move the whole token, I guess. And starts
With them.
like grabs her arms, and this prisoner like lets out a little like kind of muffled scream through the bag, and like starts kind of struggling and squirming, and then like the bonds get cut, and she kind of like stops screaming, and like you see the bag on her head kind of like turn, and the woman kind of reaches down and like pulls off the bag and is like, "Go on, we don't need you anymore," and then like cuts the bonds at her feet, and this very confused orc like just stares back for a moment, and then like scrambles and stands up and like runs towards the edge of camp. And a couple of people on the north side of the camp who were not like part of your powwow at the fire like see this kind of happening, and they're like, "What is she doing?" And they start like running after her. And Parrot looks over. You see Parrot now like watching this from across the camp, and he's like starts approaching. He like draws his sword. He's like, "What is going on over here?" As the woman moves over and starts like cutting the scholar out next. And she's just like, I heard from the Seraph we can let them go. We need to let them go. We don't need them anymore. And Parrot's just like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" As he's walking over. What do you do?
She had a vision, Parrot, from the Seraph, like the others.
And he like does a double take at you, and he's like, "No one asked you, Stev. You step away." And she just isn't. She's like cutting the scholar free. Isha, you see this unraveler. It was still kind of scanning the surrounding area, and now its like head kind of like looks directly down at the camp and like tilts to the side.
Wow. Okay.
I'm gonna get in like Parrot's face and be like, "Well, sorry, I'm not so ordained to get one of these special visions, but maybe it means something when one happens, doesn't it?"
Gonna roll a
You
diplomacy
tell
check.
him, Stev.
Can I use message to send a message to both?
It's one target.
I guess can I use two separate?
You can use two separate messages. Yeah.
Yeah. Since it looks like Turris is kind of like going along with it and isn't too confused, I would just like I would say probably Isha first in on like what I did.
Okay.
And it would just be like, "That was me, I did that." And Scene would be waiting for a response.
Can I
Yeah.
I can respond.
Yeah, you can respond to message.
Yeah,
You
you get
respond
like
as a
one.
reaction.
All right.
Isha is just like, if you can see Isha, she's like walking down the wall, like crawling down it. And she's like, "I'm trying to find calamari."
I don't know if I can respond back.
You can message again.
I don't think.
What's calamari?
Yeah, no, I think Scene would just think like the food.
There's no response. She's just she's getting ready to attack the Unraveler.
All right. And Parrot,
Parrot,
in response to you, Turris, is just like, he kind of like looks at you and opens his mouth and squints at you and kind of looks a little bit offended, but a little bit confused and a little bit like he kind of believes you. And he just like, but, and looks like kind of past you as the woman cuts cuts the scholar free, and tells him to shoo too. And he gets up and like starts kind of like backing away.
If we were all supposed to know the same things, we'd all get the same visions and dreams, wouldn't we?
But shouldn't we all know this? This is serious. This is a pretty big change.
I haven't had a single goddamn vision since I got here. Don't you think I deserve one? I have to put my faith in you, in her, in all of you, and in Garvon, and I'm doing my best. You can't just decide to pick and choose what vision means to you. Yeah,
Is there anything I can roll to see if I can like guess if Parrot has heard the voice?
Absolutely not from here.
Okay.
You can make your own assumptions, but you not talking to this guy, you would have trouble discerning that. Isha, you are preparing to attack this unravel?
I would just send a message to Steris really quick also and just
I'm like putting myself in position. I can see that it has noticed something. All Scene is telling me is that he did that, and I'm like, great, Scene has caught the eye of the Unraveler.
Oh.
I can also, like, from where I was before, I could also clearly see that these people were like interacting.
Yeah.
Can you show me where the Unraveler is?
Yes. Do you have See the Unseen on you?
No, I can give it. So I give it to me though.
Okay, go ahead and do.
Also, there are two of me.
Oh, I only saw. Okay, hold on, stand by. Hold on.
Poor bears. Oh.
There you go.
Oh, look at you guys.
Thank you.
Turcon's just not even.
Okay. Oh, okay. He's kind of cool looking.
He's kind of cool. He's kind of sick.
I'm like, he's kind of sick, actually.
I know Steris 2 doesn't have art yet, but we're gonna go with that. For your ownership.
Yeah, I
can't even access
Yeah,
stairs.
stand by. Owner.
I'm the only thing I have to do right now is I'm just remaking the staff spell list and then.
Okay.
My God. Thank you for all your hard work and dedication to our character.
Okay, I think
This is how
everyone's...
I you don't know this, but I actually got into your character sheet and broke it so that I would have more leverage.
You're like, I don't like what you picked, so I'm gonna redo it.
You can pick whatever you want. That is your journey.
Okay.
It is my journey.
I've lost track of everything that's going on. The Unraveler is looking down. The Unraveler is going to start floating downward. Anisha, you can do something about that if you want. Parrot is just like... He kind of like takes half a step back away from you as Stev. And he's like... Well, when did we grow a spine?
Maybe I've just had enough. Maybe I missed me farm. But I'm still doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Now it sounds like you're just getting jealous.
I am trying to do my duty. And there's like a scattered group of this troop of Star Dreamers is kind of like at the top of the hill where the orc lady ran. And they're like looking back at Parrot and they're like, what? She's getting away. What should we do?
Yeah, Parrot, what should we do?
And he kind of like puts his non-sword
like
hand on
serious
his hip and looks around and just looks unsure of what to do. While he's thinking that over, we will see what Isha wants to do about this Unraveler, if anything.
I want to know what Parrot does.
I worry that the issue is that whatever Parrot does, the Unraveler was also going to do.
Scene's gonna send a message to Steris, filling her in and just being like, I used message to trick the lady into thinking that I was the Seraph. And sends also, like, just says the word thumbs up or double thumbs up in the message. Scene would have done the same to Isha, by the way.
I love the way that you just are a teamable sidekick right now. Isha is just going to...
Does Steris respond?
She's going to, like, kind of sneak
Hear a groan and hissing.
and then kind of climb up into this tree.
Okay. Turkon's been keeping half an eye on you, and he will start just plodding down the hills.
It's not a tree, it's a mound of stone.
Yeah, there are no trees.
Oh,
There's
okay.
rocks and
Sorry,
moss.
sorry.
So you climb on top of this little hill overlooking the camp. Carrick Woods. Okay, so you climb on top of that tree. I guess we should just fucking just do this for the sake of it. Since action order might well matter here.
Is this like direction of this arrow the way they are all facing?
It's not. That's actually just a tent.
Oh,
Oh.
damn.
But
Damn.
yeah, they all are looking that general direction.
Rip.
Oh.
Any which way, the lady Turris was talking to cuts the last person free, as this is kind of starting up.
I kind of feel like there's a lot of drama happening over here, and Isha feels relatively safe to kind of like walk out into the open, actually.
Okay.
I need to redouble. I need to recheck my movement. And she will sit here like a good little cat. She's doing her best impression of a cat who is clearly trying to do something nefarious,
Wonderful.
but doesn't want anyone to know.
Oh, let's see. Oh, the begin combat button is just kind of gone. All right. I think still invisible. This thing will suddenly shoot off after the first woman that ran away.
Can they see this thing?
Nope, no one can see it yet except Isha.
Okay.
Scene, go ahead.
Scene would use. I'm just gonna keep messaging people.
All right.
Oh, real.
So I'm gonna message Turris filling him in on what happened, just telling him that I used message to trick the lady into thinking I was the Seraph and letting him go. And then I'm going to use my next 2 messages to message the orc and the not the scholar but the other one.
Okay.
Just because they kind of look like the 2 most battle ready. And I would just tell them I would essentially tell them the same thing. I would say like, hey, I tricked them into letting you go. Please run like to this like north covered part of the camp. I'm up there.
Okay.
Double thumbs up, by the way. I would say that to disarm them.
Disarm.
So, from the scholar, you hear,
Is that message? You did that all with message? That's quite impressive. I'll make my way there when I can.
and from the from the other lady who was just untied last, you hear like, what the fuck? Who's in my head? What the fuck? And
If only this was like Picto chat and I could send a drawing of scene.
the mob is holding their initiative. That's all you're doing for your turn, is you're just messaging twice? 3 times?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and Turris. So does Turris respond?
Turris says something along the lines of like, way ahead of you. Good thinking.
Let's
Yeah,
see.
and that's my turn.
Okay. This man doesn't have any useful spells so far. Okay. What's this? Okay. Yeah. So this guy darts into the hills. I say darts. He moves 20 feet into the hills, and he's kind of like circling his way around up to you. Moving past this orc lady as he does, briefly. Steris, go ahead. And then it'll be Isha.
All right. I'm gonna be moving along the tree line. So I'll move 3 times. 1. I can count. 2. 25 right here. So I can't see this guy yet.
Yeah.
So I'm noticing commotion over here. I'm moving.
Okay. Some of these folks are going to notice you as you move, but I assume that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Yeah, there's some like points and some like as some of the crowd kind of notices you as Isha starts their turn. There's like some points and some like, who is that? What is that? And then some others point at Isha saying the same thing. And Parrot now is looking around confused and is like, what in the name of the Seraph is going on? Where do these people come from?
If you could.
Ah, okay. Wait. Oh, wow.
Oh, wait. Hold on.
Failure.
Could we count... So I rolled initiative, right?
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm trying to get this crit fail.
That's fine. You roar and try to demoralize. Oh, my lord. You sure are and sure did.
It is that creature, the mob, and also the guy.
Okay. The guy is. It doesn't look like it. The guy is the mob.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I will gladly take my slow 2 for a minute, please.
I too am scared. Ah.
Excellent. Okay. All right. Stev, it'll be your turn next. What do you do? What do you? How do you handle these frightened
Doesn't look like
cultists?
the has anyone said anything in particular in their group? Like, is anyone ruminating in terms of ideas or thoughts or anything like that?
There's like some we're under attacks. There's some what's going on. No one. There's not a consensus here. We're kind of waiting to see what Parrot says.
If it helps, Isha's roar is bow or flee.
Oh.
Oh, wow. Then some of them are bowing. They don't know where. Some of them are bowing towards Isha, some of them are bowing just in general.
In which case, going along with the loose plan. Gonna shout something like to the group, something like, that thing is way too beyond our means. We need to bow and keep our heads for now.
Go ahead and roll one more diplomacy check. See if Parrot is gonna go along with it.
Is blind as well or no?
This can be out in the open. Oh my god.
Got all my bad rolls out of the way early.
Yeah, Parrot looks around and he like puts his hands up and then like makes downward motions with them. And he's like, down. The Seraph will protect us.
Yeah, the Seraph.
We heard his message to let these people flee. If these creatures are after them, then let them give chase. And he kind of like starts getting down on his hands and knees.
All a part of his plan. All a part of his plan.
A couple of people speak up, like in a bad, not very unified chant, and just like, "Oh, part of his plan. Yep, mm-hmm.
Part of his plan.
Part of his plan. You heard the man.
Part of his plan.
Part of the plan.
Part of the plan." Is the last guy cut free, by the way?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Let's see.
I'm gonna, yeah, okay.
Chircon kind of walks over and like peeks over the hill, and just like tilts his head a little, keeps walking this way. Almost bumps into this guy coming over the next hill, and then just walks past him. Okay. The kind of fighter that was cut free kind of like scrambles to her feet and like backs away from the group and like sees Steris off to the side and looks a little wide-eyed towards Steris, but follows the instructions of going to the edge of camp and moving north, and then sees Turkon and runs just straight east instead. Now, as this unraveler is kind of like reaching out its tendrils towards this this priestess of Denala, the orc woman, and you slow it. The orc woman gets away, like pulls away from the reach of the Unraveler, and again, kind of follows the old man around the edge of camp, getting over a hill and kind of out of line of sight.
Wait a second.
The Unraveler only has one action.
Oop.
What's up?
There we go. I put Artemis next to stairs.
Okay. Let's see. It can't do too much when it's slowed like this.
As it
We see
turns
this
out,
thing now, by the way.
No, it's still invisible.
Oh, okay.
as it turns out, just losing 2 of your actions is pretty bad.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. I mean, good that we did it to this thing. Good job, Isha.
I suppose casting that spell, that's not a subtle spell in any way, right? That has like
Slow?
yeah.
Not even remotely.
Okay. Then it's gonna know where you are, and instead of trying to like move or anything, it's going to oh, that's a fucking melee. Never mind. Oh, there we go. Okay. It's going to right where a Ruchalik's eye would normally be on its kind of featureless faceplate. There is a sudden bright light that kind of seems to shatter its invisibility, and suddenly everyone can see this betentacled humanoid as a beam of light blasts towards Isha. And hits.
Tragic.
For what? 20 spirit damage. Scene, go ahead.
Okay, so I can now.
Like how the
See
scholar
this
has his
thing?
cat with him.
Right?
You can now see this thing, yes. Is it slowed too for a minute? Is that what's going on?
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
this guy
absolutely
is so dead.
destroyed.
Yeah.
Holy.
Yeah. Yep.
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 I can see why you really wanted that roar to hit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, thanks for changing my stats.
You're welcome? Question mark.
Yep.
I don't know. I don't remember what I did.
You moved one of my points from charisma to con.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
It's more
You're good.
important. It's more
No,
important.
it is. I
We
was
don't
thinking
need.
about
We don't
making
need more
magic
charisma.
We don't. You're right. Because I was like, oh my god, my health is higher. That's why. Weird.
Suppose I could go to the combat version of the song, but let's be honest, this isn't really a combat when this man has one action per round.
Yup.
It's a slaughter.
Okay, I know that we probably don't need it, but Scene is going to move, and I'm going to use Fortissimo Composition. So I get to make a performance check. My next action is going to be Courageous Anthem. And then it will change how the Courageous Anthem bonus works.
Let's.
Uh,
Oh, I see. Okay. I think that's a regular success at this level. Increases the status
Okay.
bonus by 2. Holy.
Yeah. So everyone, so Isha, Turkon, and Turris get the bonus.
Okay.
And I guess I would also consider the other people allies at this point too. The scholar, the orc.
Yeah. Okay. Excellent. I'm not going to drag it onto them, but I will keep that in mind.
Yeah. Okay. And then I have one more action. I'm just gonna blast the alien thing
Okay.
with a force barrage. And I think I get another. I get an additional. That's also plus one more, I think,
Okay.
because of the
Yeah.
Courageous Anthem, and then I get to roll another one because it's heightened.
Excellent.
So 9 damage.
Okay. But hold on. So the status bonus from your Courageous Anthem is increased by 2, right?
It's increased to 2.
Oh,
Oh,
2. Yeah,
oh,
it's
increased to
increased.
2. Okay. I see. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
but
yeah.
that would still. Yeah. Yeah. So sorry, it is just one more than those numbers.
Okay. Okay, let's see. All right. So this guy turns around. The scholar turns around and like says some words and then kind of like doubles over and like heaves and literally vomits the last word.
Ew.
Yeah, it's kind of gross. As he casts Vomit Swarm.
Oh my god.
Hopefully not actually at Isha.
Oh my god. I thought I knew how to rotate these, and now I don't know how to rotate these. It's changed! Why is it different? Oh.
It's okay. We can just say it's at this guy. Easy.
Here, we'll just... Oh, you click it first, and then you spin it. That's so much better. Okay, it's fine.
It's
It's so,
so
much better, but it's
better,
just
but
confusing.
You forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love how it looks like that guy just had a really bad guess.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Success.
Wow.
Success by 0. Okay. Why is it saying to Isha? Whatever. 11 damage.
Stop targeting me.
I literally am not.
That's so.
Okay. That's his turn. Steris, go ahead.
Yay!
Oh, there's a couple more.
Okay, I'm gonna move.
couple more damage. From
Unfortunately, I have to stride twice to get all the way up to it, but
Okay.
that's what I'll do. And then. Ah! Oh no. thought I was in Stairs 2.0, but I was in Stairs 1.0.
Oh.
Okay. There we go. I fixed it. And then I'll try it. I think
Yep.
that hits him.
Oh,
Yay!
All right.
Yeah. Oh, almost full.
Okay. You slice through some of its tendrils, which are a little bit harder than you expected, actually. They almost like phase through a little bit. Oh, I forgot to mention the scholar keeps running around.
Oh, can you reveal that for me?
Yes, yes, I can.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay. Take double this, please.
Okay. Oh, fucking K. You just in the withering grasp, huh? It's faceplate, like turns
Yeah, I just
into...
pounce over.
Go ahead.
I pounce over here, and with like my outstretched right wing, I just claw right through it.
Yeah. Yep. It's weird chitinous faceplate. Like there's a blast of light and like a scream from behind the faceplate. Its body completely evaporates, and then the faceplate turns into like a strange brown-red rust and just crumbles onto the ground, leaving behind only that echoing scream bouncing off of the rocks in the distance. And the thing dies before the troop even had a turn. After it was revealed, anyway. So Parrot looked up just in time to like see this thing perish, and he kind of squints at it, and his jaw is just like slack and open, and he doesn't know what to say or what to do. Neither does anyone else in that group. There's like just silence for a moment. This creature does not have any items upon him.
Does
That doesn't mean it can't be pickpocketed though.
Does
He
Parrot
melted him.
seem
He has
like
no
he
pockets anymore.
He know, like, does he have a look of recognition on this thing, or
He is working it over. Give me a perception check.
this is
It's very interesting because I feel like every time we've revealed a Brutalic to someone, they have always been either I knew that's what it looked like, or when it appeared to me, it looked like something different.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of getting the sensation that when the Unraveler appeared to him, he didn't exactly see what was really communicating, as it were.
It is worth noting that this thing, I forgot to fucking describe it, but it was just shedding this kind of eerie, bright, like only white colored light when it attacked you, and when its invisibility dropped, it just had this like shine to it for the 6 seconds that it was alive and not invisible. It did almost look a little bit more angelic than a regular Ruchalik does. But yeah, Parrot is looking over at where the thing just dissolved, and you can see kind of a look of recognition, but also a look of confusion. It seems like he might put it together eventually, but not right now.
Try to help him out a little bit, and also help the narrative.
A narrative.
I assume you mean the narrative that you're trying to sell these people?
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, it's a true narrative, right? Like, he kind of goes to Parrot and kind of like puts his Stev puts his hand on Parrot's arm, is like, was that one of the angels?
He looks confused, and he's like,
While this is happening, Isha vanishes as quickly as she appears.
okay. There's just a cloud of dust. Alicia
Naturally.
bullets over the next hill. And you see, as you do, you see the other three, the three captives, kind of like regrouping on the other side of that hill, and like quickly conversing with one another. The other fucking one. There we go. Okay.
That's okay. We can let we're letting Voraktee have his moment
Yes,
here.
yes. So, Parrot's like, it died so quickly. It could it have been one of the Seraph's holy servants?
You said it could have, or it couldn't have been.
He's asking. He's like, could it have? And he's kind of like staring in that direction. A lot of the group is like staring at him, at each other, and one of them's like, did we do the right thing? The other one's like, I heard the Seraph plain as day told me to let the prisoners go. And they're like talking amongst themselves. A low murmur kind of picks up as they're trying to make sense of it. You hear someone saying like, maybe it knew these creatures were coming for the captives, and then the Seraph wanted to save us. And they're just coming up with different theories. They don't know what to think of it so far.
What kind of narrative do I want to spin with this? Let's see.
Because so far, they do think that this is what the Seraph wanted somehow. That is what has happened so far.
I have an idea.
Because you're wanting to convince them to leave this, like, the Star Dreamers, right? Go back to their farms and whatnot.
Yeah, but I have another thought right now, actually.
Because Steris is, like, she wiped her blade, sheathed it, and she's just kind of watching from, like, under this tree right now.
Under this hill.
She knows
under
of
this
your
rock,
intention,
this
but...
outcropping.
But I'm trying not to interrupt.
I have an idea. Okay, so I'm gonna do I'm gonna look to Parrot and like the girl and be like, what do you think it all meant? And then in mid conversation I'm gonna cast where is it? Everything's different now and it's hard for me to find my spell list. Let's see.
Real.
Where is it's one of my freaking Eidolon things.
It's so rocky.
Yeah. I'm gonna fix this scene if it's the last thing I do.
Look at all these rocks.
Suddenly, it's so rocky.
Not suddenly, always was.
Sorry, always rocky.
Do I not get my little action bar from the top anymore? Is that just gone?
It's turned off right now. You could
Okay,
try.
in that
You could
case-
try the action bar on the bottom, if you want.
I don't see any. Well, I don't see any of my actions though. So
What are you trying to look for?
I'm looking for. Well, so I want to basically. I just wanted to make sure it would make sense.
Because you can press C, open your character sheet.
Yeah, I'm looking at my class features right now to see if I can find the dang thing.
I'll get the other one working by next week if people like that as well.
Well, it's just not in my spell list. It's one of my like features that I can do now. Let's see. Oh, it might just be one of my. Link spell. Is it this one?
I wish I knew.
Are you talking about this?
No.
Out of his character.
I mean,
I refuse.
I'm in it.
Yeah, I would like to know. So that
I can't find it exactly, but it's the one where I can look through my Eidolon.
Shared senses?
Yeah, shared senses, but I just don't see it on my list anywhere.
Oh, I see it on your just right on your action list.
Where's my action? I don't see my action list. I don't have an action list anymore.
It's the
You
diamond-shaped
definitely do.
tab in your character sheet next to character and inventory.
Oh, there it is. Okay. I never use this tab, sorry.
You're good.
So anyhow, yeah, I just wanted to make sure there wasn't anything that would like kind of counteract what I was gonna do.
Yeah.
So essentially, the only reason I want to use this is because like you like the flavor I normally go in when this is like I warg into him and like my eyes start glowing.
Yeah.
And so that's just the effect that I want for a second. I want to share senses. And with Armus just for like a few moments, just so my eyes glow, and then just drop it again.
Okay, I see. Yeah.
And then look at everyone else and be like, I had me first vision.
Oh my god.
I'm supposed to talk to them. I point at the stairs wherever she went. I'm supposed to talk to them.
I'm under this rock.
Parrot looks at you and is like, "We'll go."
Are you sure?
If the Seraph gave you a vision, you follow it. Fucking moron.
Right, okay. Say wish me luck, but if it's what the Seraph wanted,
You won't need luck. And he'll like pat you on the shoulder.
then quote unquote timidly walk over to stairs.
Okay.
Yes, timidly.
Beep. And then just like, I guess, right next to the rock where they can just still barely just see me. I think this is going splendidly, don't you?
You see this coming out of like a very like a taller, beefier man than Turris with like huge bags under his eyes. Like kind of downtrodden looking. And then Turris's chipper voice comes out.
I think we did what we came here to do and we should leave.
Well, there's a bigger problem here. They took these people. They were going to take them back to a camp of some sort, and well, this person, Gavron, was it? Look, they have a camp of Star Dreamers. None of these people know what they're doing. They don't know why they're here. They have blind faith, and I started to think, if we can't convince them otherwise of the Seraph's wrongdoings, maybe we can at least convince them that we know what's best from what the Seraph is trying to do. If they're going to blindly follow, why don't they blindly follow what we're thinking rather than what this Gavron is thinking? We can turn not only this group, but the entire village or encampment of Star Dreamers against this man and thwart even larger plans of the Seraph, especially whatever they were planning 5 days from now to do with these people.
Didn't we try this before in Monte Colonna and found it was rather difficult?
Yes, well, that's the thing. Before we were trying to convince them that the Seraph is incorrect. Now we're trying to convince them that we know what's best for the Seraph. And you all, or we all, are involved now. I've got them eating out of my hand, as it were. They think I'm their friend Stev, and I've become one of them, you see. But only for an hour.
You want me to pretend to be sent here by the Seraph?
It's a loose plan, but we have to figure out a way, yes, to start convincing them that what all happened here was a part of the Seraph's plan, and that whatever we decide to do in the future is also part of that plan.
How keenly do you think any of them looked at me? And she'll kind of point out her symbol of Denala she wears around her neck. I guess I could lie, say it was a disguise, but that might be a problem.
You were rather far away. I don't think anyone got a good close look at you, considering the effect that Isha put upon all of them. They, lack of a better term, I think some of them soiled themselves.
She'll remove her symbol and tuck it away. Do you need the others to pull this off, or just me?
Well, we need everyone to be on the same page at the very least. We need to come up with a good reason why the creature was slain. If they think it was an angel of the Seraph, and that releasing these prisoners were all part of the plan. A test of some sort, perhaps.
This is getting very convoluted, Turris, considering we don't have long.
What you want to say
We
to
can
these
try.
people?
I'll follow your lead.
As this conversation is going on, Scene would start to walk up to this group of people. And as he does, he's going to cast musical accompaniment.
Oh, yes.
And
That's fine.
he's going to start trying to go like mega church pastor on them and asking them like with this music in the background and playing his lute along with it, he's gonna start asking them like what they're doing here, why they're following the Seraph, and like he'll walk up to every single one of them and like offer to shake their hand and ask their name, and then is just gonna go into a spiel of like, why are you following someone else when you could be like you could follow your own dreams, not the ones that are given to you by someone else.
Okay.
Well, Turris.
Well,
Well, we're a little too slow to get everyone on the same page.
Let's
I'm
see.
so sorry. I was thinking of doing this as
Nope, you
you
gotta.
started.
You have to.
Plus one stats,
I
bonus
think we could
performance
still
test.
spin it if
From the top of this rock, just sees you two talking, sees Scene, and she just, oh god.
We left our scene unsupervised.
Scene
But this
improvised.
makes so much sense. So you gotta try it.
All right. So,
We'll roll with it. We'll do it live.
yeah, this like echoing organ kind of like picks up vaguely behind you as you approach, and the entire group looks over at you, and they're just like. Parrot kind of like steps in front, and he's like, "Oh, now where did this one come from?" And you are using this music to try to convince them of something.
yeah,
Why
I'm
follow
trying to
someone
like
else's dreams? Why follow the Seraph's dreams?
yeah, like why not dare to dream for yourself? And when I say that specifically, I'm going to use Bon Mot.
Okay, hold on, standby. Status bonus, and then... Alright.
Also, I'm watching out for this guy, like the main leader man.
Yeah. Okay.
If I see him, I'm gonna snipe him out of the ground.
Okay.
You're just so logged in.
I'm gonna snipe him. I'm gonna be like,
You... If you're watching this from any high vantage point, you can absolutely see the leader man. If you mean Parrot. Let's see.
whatever his name is. I wasn't really listening.
Okay, you can make the diplomacy... Let's see. Diplomacy check to give him... This won't... Bon Mot won't really help if you are trying to make additional diplomacy checks against him.
Okay, actually, then that's fine. I don't need to do that.
Okay.
I'll make a normal diplomacy if you want.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you want me to hide it or?
No, this can be in the open.
Okay.
Ooh.
Owie.
Hero
Oh
point.
wait, can I re-roll? Yeah.
You have a hero point.
Much
Oh,
better.
that's not much
Okay.
better.
It's so much better.
I mean, it's better, but
Well,
It's so much better.
this entire mob's will DC is 17, so
nice.
that natural one would have only regular failed. Yeah. So
Yeah.
so they're looking around confused, and Parrot's like, just like looks back and forth, kind of looks over to where quote unquote Stev is, and then looks back at you and like huffs. He's like, What do you mean? What do you mean dream for
From-
ourselves?
Did
From
I hear this?
behind- From above the like veil here, this like valley.
Yeah.
This encampment. Isha's voice is just echoing. I have bullhorn. So I'm testing it with the
Fork.
fork. I have the fork.
Oh my god.
And she issues a warning. Dream your own dreams, or be taken out by the dreams of the Great Shadow. You have been warned.
They all kind of like jump and start looking around in all different directions. There's like murmuring coming from all of them. You can also go ahead and make me a social check of some variety if you like.
I love social check of some variety.
Yeah.
Let's scare them. Oh, that's good enough. I'm scared if I reroll that, it will turn into a critical fail, and I don't want to crit fail this. I'm okay with just succeeding here.
Okay. The woman who cut the others free kind of like is looking around and then looks at Parrot, this like wide-eyed look of revelation on her face, and she's like, maybe the message meant the Seraph doesn't need any of us anymore. Maybe the Seraph wants us to follow our own dreams now.
Yes!
Parrot just looks at her like, what the fuck?
Scene is going to point at her and be like, "You are exactly right.
And some of the others are like,
We all have a Seraph inside of us who wants us to be our own person."
I cannot believe the cult within a cult that you guys are making right now.
Is Parrot just a regular guy? Please tell me.
Parrot, yes. Parrot is barely.
I am watching to see if he turns into a dickwad, by the way. I'm watching him.
He doesn't need to transform to do that. Like, he just. Your assessment
I'm
from the initial meeting was, yep, is that already.
Oh, if he's just any mean, he just turns to us.
Oh my god. He looks around and he's like, what are you all talking about? The Seraph gave us a mission and we've abandoned that. And then you just waste him with this. It doesn't, like, if you roll, I don't know if it's possible for you to roll under his health. Oh, that would be.
You have a hero point. Yeah.